Someone is clicking again.
Is it happening now?
Yeah.
That is me.
Oh, it's you. It is you.
It's because I has good mouse and good headset.
Okay.
Very good mouse, very good headset.
Okay.
Like $70 mouse, $130 headset.
Jesus.
Wow.
Jesus.
They both light up colors. Nah, it's a long-term investment.
As you have said.
I keep saying to myself to.
You're trying to convince yourself. It's a long-term investment, I swear. It's going to mature over time, and I'll make 50%. I don't know.
Well,
anyway.
no, it's for because we edit and stuff. Edit audio.
I'm gonna go get some.
So what do you need the mouse for?
I play League of Legends.
Because she edits, and she
For a
needs a
living.
mouse to do the edits.
Alright.
Because I play League of Legends for a living, yes. Or that's the end goal.
How do you make money playing League of Legends?
You stream.
Yeah, you stream.
And people donate. Or you become... I'm not good enough to become a professional. But you do know Hi, I'm Gosu makes frickin'
I mean, I know
thousands of dollars a week because of his streams, right?
I know there are people. I didn't know, like, everyone could do it. Shows what I know. Shows what I know. To everyone in the chat and the live stream, I am an idiot.
Rip.
You could also be a professional player and go to Worlds, and if you win Worlds, you win millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Damn.
I believe the cut for World last year was 30 million? Might be wrong.
There's a part of me now that wants to find a friend who's really good at programming and make an AI to play it and destroy people.
No, you can't do that. It's actually, if you get caught using a bot, you can't use a bot.
Oh, that's an actual thing.
Bots
Shit.
are illegal play.
Hey,
And if you try to use a bot while doing professional, you can actually get completely kicked out of the league. Fun fact, guys, you can have a full ride scholarship to University of California, Irvine, I believe. It is a League of Legends esports scholarship.
I'm trying for it right now. It's not going too well.
It's okay. Hey, do they accept ADC support combos? I'll be your ADC.
I guess as long as you can join the team, I guess. I don't know. They probably
I don't know what any of these words mean.
He can teach, yeah.
The answer is play League with us and you'll learn.
That's a good point.
I think those who play League currently outnumber those who don't.
Good point.
In this call.
As of right now, yeah.
Yes.
I wonder if that tells you anything.
There we go.
Not really.
Hey, we could all start a team with the 5 of us.
I'm not gonna
I see
play.
Goody as the top laner. Astro, maybe?
Actually, that would make sense. Ziggs. Astro would be a Ziggs main. I can see that.
Oh, he would.
I don't know what either of those mean, but I'm always on top.
Goody is a top laner.
I mean, if you give me some numbers.
TP's down.
I rumble in the jungle.
Woo! Poor narrator. Oh. Yes. And in answer in terms of Ziggs, Ziggs is nothing but bombs and explosives. That's what he does. He blows everything up.
He just throws bombs at people.
Who would Goody be?
So I could optimize that. Wonderful.
If he played top laner. Like top laner, but like what champion do you see him?
Taric.
Yes, there
the
you go.
new Taric.
How could you be anything else but Taric?
Goody.
Gems.
If you are new Taric, I want you to hold me and just whisper softly in my ear as you stroke my hair and nibble a little bit.
And talk about
new Taric.
Gems.
Right on the ear.
No, he has a new line, Wooten, that's
He does?
my gyms are not simply outrageous. They are fabulous.
Oh my
That's my
god.
new line.
That is good.
I don't know any other context, and that sounds like me. You're absolutely right.
I mean,
I know
okay,
nothing
okay,
about it.
think about it. Think
That's
about this.
you.
Think about this. Goody talks similar to Tarek. His favorite pony is Rarity. And
Gem.
he loves gems.
You are the new Tarek though. You're not the old one. You're the new one. I'm gonna link another another link to his picture.
No, guys, no.
Tarek.
New Tarek is Goody.
Yeah,
He
new
was
Tarek
based
is
off of
Goody.
Goody.
Tarek is-
Link me.
It's
Yes.
literally
I was trying to
Goody.
find it. Actually, I couldn't find it.
Let me just go to surrender at 20.
Maybe this will.
Oh God, I found Battle Bunny Tarek.
Are we gonna play? Come on, guys. I got.
Yeah, I was gonna say we actually are kind of like, and we're streaming and everything.
see.
We're just sitting here talking League.
Well, Chaotic knows I has plans.
Oh man.
He does.
All right.
He does.
He
We'll see what
does. He
happens.
does.
Oh no.
So I guess the best thing to do is recap a little bit on what happened last time.
Because it's
You guys met a somewhat shady fellow from an orphanage, asking you to find a missing girl for him. You guys learned about an ancient underground catacomb. You know that there's a meeting going on in a few weeks of all the major guilds that Ragnael has actually been invited to by no one in particular. He's just received a letter saying that he should go. And one of the captains of the guard got his ass handed to him by a sorceress. So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
You're
then a big burly black drow got his ass handed to him by a monkey. So
Yep.
Only in D&D.
Indeed. Sorry, 1 second.
That's what I can show him. Okay.
That's why. Okay.
Also, if you guys notice, I do not have my camera on tonight. Instead, I have a nice little picture of my base stats up here on the top left or top right hand corner. Dio Brando, and you can look at all those base stats and whatnot and see how it is.
Charisma.
Yeah.
Wheels of the power.
Okay, sorry about that. I was just offered a soda, so I took it.
Nice.
Yes.
We all wield the power of charisma here.
Actually, you all kind of do. You are a very charismatic party in general. So.
Oh yeah.
We have to be.
Anti-paladin for charisma, brawler who actually kind of focuses a little more on wisdom but has plenty of charisma, sorceress with like charisma out her ass, and an intelligence-based caster who also happens to have a pretty decent charisma score. So there you go.
In and out of the game, baby.
All right. I am
I'm trying to think of anything else that would have happened last time. Not so far, no. So far, I guess, as it stands, I guess we'll start with sort of the beginning of the day. You guys are all back at the shop, I'm assuming.
We can reset our spells.
Yeah, everything's been reset. You guys are all rested, and
I think I know what spells I'm picking for today.
and Ragnael will, once he goes to check in his safe in the morning, will find some fun stuff in there. So
Ooh.
Well, considering that's kind of the first thing I can imagine him doing, just to have everything out for the day. Ragnael makes his way towards the safe.
Mm. How many spells am I allowed to know? I'm allowed to. 3 and 3. Shit.
God damn it! I should not be reading the chat log while I'm trying to
shouldn't
figure out what's
be.
going on. Okay.
No.
I'm doing nothing in the chat.
Of course not. What you find is a small note basically saying, "Don't let it happen again." That's all it says.
Ooh.
And there's a giant pile of scrolls sitting in there.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
How nice of them. Thank you, Ender Chest people.
It is basically a friggin' ender chest, isn't it?
Yeah.
Didn't think about that.
Ragnael looks at the note. He rolls his eyes and stuffs it into his cloak pocket. Then he takes the scrolls out. And what do I know? If they're like, are they like more vault scrolls? Or are they display? Does that really matter?
You can kind of tell the intent of what they meant as soon as you start realizing that a lot of the spells they sent you are very defense-oriented spells. It's the most specific of which is a scroll of permanent alarm. In fact, there's several scrolls of permanent alarm.
Let me scroll down to my scroll. Permanent alarm?
The best way to describe permanence is the spell is literally permanent. Like, it doesn't go away.
Oh, and I presume that they want this to be used on the shop. More or less.
I'm not going to say anything.
Okay.
I will let you make that decision.
How many... Are they all the same spell?
There's several different types. I haven't been doing enough research here. I was trying to figure out what other good spells there are for it. I know there's a lot of other spells you can use for defense. There's several of them that would allow you to set up smaller like traps and stuff like that. Like little interdimensional boxes that would like catch people and stuff like that if they try to come in while they're armed. You look at it and you actually think it's quite ingenious because it seems to use a rope trick spell, but you can tell how they changed it and you think it's rather interesting. They seem to have combined it with a pit spell in some way. Which Ragnael would know. He's like, ooh, that's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
The other major ones would include, like I said, there's the alarm spells, and then which you can use in multiple ways, and in order to both set off the traps and set off a ping in your own head kind of thing to let you know when somebody is in a place when you've got and you have the ability to turn it on and off. So it's kind of one of those kind of things. A couple that make like different kinds of pits. One that would create like a force cage and all that kind of stuff. So a lot of traps and alarms, basically.
Okay.
So the best way to describe it, I'll say you have enough scrolls that if you wanted everybody to have an alarm in their head, they could. You'd also have enough in order to set up traps, and the major traps you have is you have two, I'm just going to call them rope trick traps, and a force cage trap.
Rope trick, force cage, permanent alarm. That's what I have down.
Yep, pretty much.
So I guess he takes these and keeps the note in his pocket and makes way for the front of the shop till see when everyone gets there.
All right.
It's just to wait on everyone.
What's everyone else up to then? I'm assuming Ragnael is probably the first up, and he's probably just at the front of the shop. With
Skithius is up.
I don't sleep, so...
Yeah.
Is my nose still like messed up? I don't remember if it got healed or not.
I think I gave you one of my potions to.
Oh, right. I'm just probably looking at, like, I just wake up and, like, look at my nose in the mirror, see that it's good,
Yeah.
sigh, and just walk down to go to work.
All right.
I'll probably come up from. Well, we could declare that there's like a basement area or something, probably.
It hasn't been described as being there or not, so yeah.
All right. Basement is my room. Yeah. Coming up from the basement.
All right.
All right.
I imagine I
down
have an upstairs room with a little balcony. Only the best.
Skithius does. He has like a window, and that's kind of it. He just lives above the shop.
Yeah.
As well. Like
I'm sure I'm in, like, a
across the
fancy room.
hall from Sparrow. Yeah, that'd make perfect sense.
Yeah.
Every morning we run into each other. And then
Yeah.
I stick my
And
tongue
since
out at
I'm
you
the-
and run downstairs.
And it makes sense since I'm the newest recruit, technically, so I wouldn't really have my own room set up quite
You
yet.
just kind of got relegated to the basement.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
Like there was enough
Yeah,
room.
Skithius is up. He's
I don't like the sun.
He's
anyway,
looking a
so it's
little
okay.
tougher. Is looking at him like, you know what? Like he's got a purpose for today.
Oh god.
Skithius has a
I feel like this is one of those times when Ragnael looks at him and he can see that and he's like, "What are you up to?" And you're like, "Nothing."
Oh no, he's gonna go to Ragnael.
I know.
Hold on,
I'm just
no,
saying.
don't
Like,
say
if
that.
we're trying to.
Ragnael
Anyway,
just sits there. It's one of these days.
he's gonna be one of those.
Hold on.
But anyway.
I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking.
I'm just waiting for everybody to. I'm just waiting for everyone to
Have
get
we?
there.
Have I told Ragnael about the job offer we got?
I think so, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Very briefly. I was going to ask more about that today.
All right.
That's out of
Sit down at the
context.
breakfast table for that, shall we? So Ragnael, I told you briefly. Me and Sparrow told you briefly last night that we were offered a job to capture a child for quite a good sum of money.
Yes,
10,000 gold pieces.
Yes, I meant to ask you about that. What orphanage in Spiredown did you say was searching for this girl?
Damn it, I don't remember the exact name.
Neither do I.
Not
I know
a
it's in the
good
last
one.
session, but I don't remember what the name was.
I say as I go and look at my notebook. Did I write it down?
You didn't write it down? Damn it.
No.
I didn't either.
No, I normally write everything
Someone in the
down.
chat, what was it called?
Yeah.
Wait, no, that's a terrible idea! No, I've learned anything, you should never trust the internet!
Never trust my chat room.
This is how we come up with
Trust
Bodhi
as
and Quote Face.
Trust as much as 2-week-old spaghetti.
Trust it as much as chokes on dick.
Okay, either way,
No.
Okay, so basically,
we're skipping over I'm gonna skip over the name. I'm just gonna tell him the name, 'cause I personally can't
Yeah, you
remember.
say the
I'll
name.
look for it.
just say that it's the name, whatever.
The name.
looking for it.
We will go back into last week's chat or something.
I'm doing
or
it right
the
now.
stream
Y'all
from
just
last- okay.
continue.
It's fine, just continue. It's okay.
Yeah.
And yes, they offered us 10,000 gold pieces to capture the child and bring him back to her unharmed. Why they want her so badly, I don't know, but let's be honest, I don't care.
I, as a matter of fact, do. And the reason for that is there is no orphanage out in the whole. I cannot picture one single orphanage that would need to spend such expenditures for one child. I understand the necessity event. I don't know if this game would call it an Amber Alert or not.
Call it what you will.
Don't understand.
Amber Alert!
Yeah.
I don't think they would. There's enough just orphan children on the
It's a
streets.
child missing.
Yes.
Child missing.
Child
Can't
missing, no
imagine
one
a
gives shit.
single-
Oh god,
I
this is
can't
confusing.
imagine-
Hold on, I'm gonna need to turn you guys down.
I
I
can't.
can't figure out who's talking where.
Okay.
I can't imagine why an orphanage would spend so much money on a single missing child. Tell me, was there anything about this gentleman you spoke to? Did he seem upfront?
Hmm?
Did he seem upfront, evasive?
He
I
was a
remember.
bit...
I can describe it if you need me to.
Yeah, he was very uneasy. Then again, look at me. I tend
Guy's
to make people
name was
uneasy.
Morgan, by the way.
Okay.
Morgan.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
Morgan.
Look at me. Take a good long look at me, Ragnael. Tell me, do I make you uncomfortable to be around?
The way you ask, I'm not sure how to answer.
Look at me. I'm a drow. Of course,
And-
people are scared of me.
And yet I hired you to work for me. So what does that say?
That means
means
we're
I-
friends.
It
Oh.
means it also means I see value in what you bring to our table.
Wonderful. But that's not what's important here. What I actually wanted to talk to you about is, how to put this? It will involve a job. To do it, I'm going to need a loan.
Alone.
A loan. And I will pay you back handsomely.
Morgan's house
with
for the
interest.
unfortunate child.
Morgan's house for the unfortunate child. Perfect. I love that name.
I don't remember the name of the girl though.
I don't think he ever said her name.
Nope,
I don't
he
think you
didn't.
did.
Nope.
No.
He
She's
didn't.
a red hair girl.
I had a plan for that though, but continue, Astro.
Yes. And I promise you, Morgana, No.
Sorry.
Morgana?
Now,
Well then.
Ultimate
Dun, dun,
test.
dun.
Ultimate
I mean,
test.
I'm rather flattered, but
Morgana just like the dragon lifts up the roof. Oh, thank you.
He just shows up for a second.
oh yes, I can
okay.
summon dragons now. But go on.
What's up, nerds?
Whatever. Ragnael, yes,
Boom.
I know I'm going to ask a lot from you, but I will pay you back double. I will pay you back within the week. I will have paid you back double whatever I take out as a loan.
And what might this be for?
I need to purchase a suit.
Ragnael raises an eyebrow.
Sparrow shoots him.
Bluff
with look
check.
of-
I'm doing a bluff. I will bluff.
Okay.
Bluff versus
Can
sense
I
motive.
also sense motive? That is.
Yes, you can. Everybody who happens to be there at the moment can do it if they want to.
I'm gonna let Sparrow do it because I don't have sense motive.
You can still roll it. You never know.
You might as well.
Like fully, wholeheartedly, like believe it.
He is
No,
a good
don't care.
fucking liar.
Don't care.
No, don't care.
Oh,
Don't care.
Really doesn't know, don't care.
I don't think he would have even gotten that if he nat 20'd.
well, the thing is, he's also asking me like for money, which would probably
Yeah.
come out of my shop
Yeah.
after my superiors just got, angry at a break-in.
It doesn't necessarily change your opinion on what he's doing, but as far as you can tell, he's being
I can't
truthful
tell.
that he
And
wants
I
to buy a
actually
suit.
am being true. I am being truthful when I say I will pay you back. I can say
I
that
know.
right now, out of character. He's being honest.
Because this isn't going to come out of my gold. It's going to come out of like probably the shop's gold if it did.
Yes, because it's 3,000.
Okay.
Ooh.
I mean,
And
if
I
you
have
find
a
the
plan.
child, that pays it back pretty quick, but...
It does. Plus, he has a plan to get more money.
Yeah.
But anyways, so...
How might this suit benefit you with what you have in mind?
If I can achieve this, not only can I improve the sales.
Stop!
Of the
What
store-
is this?
What?
He just interrupts and he says, "Stop! You are not telling me what this is." He's trying to like demand the information out, like what exactly it is.
Do you think a drow walking up to find a stray child is going to get them to cooperate and come cleanly to you? No, I can't
No,
look
That
like
is why
this.
I was also offered to join.
Yes.
I think I was supposed to be on the getting the girl back part.
Yes, you are. But if I'm along there with you, I also shouldn't look like this. And he points to his face. I'm a drow. I don't want
Oh,
to keep
honey,
looking
I-
like this.
You've always been ugly, and it's never bothered you before.
You just. Oh, you know what? Here we go. He's just gonna snarl and intimidate at her. He's just going to intimidate.
Intimidate
Oh, is
versus
there anything I can do to counter that?
bluff
Not
or sense
really.
motive
Just
or
whether or not he's
something?
actually frightening or not.
Yeah. Also, I'll be right back. Bio break.
Actually,
Okie
I have to check something.
Ooh,
very
nice old
quickly.
BRP.
dokie.
I'm not even gonna check this stuff. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, 22
You
against...
managed, and good job. You managed to break Goody again.
God damn it, Kago!
What would that be against for me?
It's against like a DC. I think it's like 10 plus half your level plus your wisdom modifier.
Oh wait,
10.
and I'm assuming she's within 10 feet of me, so I actually add a 4 to that.
Well, either way, he's scary.
Honestly, I don't think she would be intimidated by him because she's known him though.
Well, but
She's
what it
seen
comes
his
down
scary
to, best
face
way to
on more than one
describe
occasion.
it is you understand he's being pissy with you pretty much, and you are
Yeah.
genuinely like kind of, but you know him well enough. I would say if he's actually trying, like he's really like ready to like kill her or something, But if not, if this is just how he normally is, then you would, you know how he normally is.
Yeah,
Then don't change the
he's
fact-
not gonna hurt her.
Yeah, I was
that's
gonna
why
say,
I
he
think she
still
would just
understands
shrug
that-
it off.
Like if you are
So-
actually in combat, it would affect you. It's one of those, you know, he's frightening, and he's showing it because he's being pissy with you. So
And he's
She
being
just
a
would
little
shrug it
pissed
off at that point.
Ragnael pretty much says,
Look, Ragnael,
so he
I'm
pretty
going
much
to
says,
Sick burn.
I'm going to get an enchanted item to disguise myself.
3,000 gold for a suit is quite a lot. Not that I wouldn't be willing to.
I just said an enchanted item to disguise myself.
Is that actually? Do we by chance have that in stock, Chaotic?
you guys are a curiosity shop. I would say this one would require a roll of some kind, but I'm trying to think what.
Yeah, because you know what I'm looking for, Chaotic.
Yeah, I know what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
Which is why it's 3,000 instead of almost 3,000
Instead of it's normal. Yeah. For something as unusual as that, if it was the common one, I would probably just say yes, since it's an uncommon one. Anybody who thinks they know the stock of the store well enough, let's go with I guess just a straight intelligence check.
Okay, I'm trying.
We'll set the DC at like 22.
No.
Do a great start with my rolls tonight.
Yeah. So no,
I mean, a straight 19 is pretty good.
but
But I don't have the intelligence modifier to back it up. If I had a plus 4
Unfortunately.
intelligence, yeah.
Actually, if anybody has appraise, I'd let them use that too.
Okay, so wait, what are we doing?
Rolling an intelligence check for reasons.
Okay, I'll roll an intelligence. Oh wait, intelligence or crazy? I'll just roll. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. None of you can think of the closest thing you can think of is a hat of disguise, in
Okay.
terms of something the shop would hold that would disguise somebody.
Okay, so in that case,
Yes, it's a hat that you
Ragnael-
literally wear, and it changes your appearance.
That's adorable.
and that's what he's going for, kind of. Except not a hat.
He's trying to, out of character and stuff like that, he's trying to get it in a slot that it doesn't normally come in, so it costs more.
okay.
Because it's
So-
normally a hat, so it goes on your head. He's trying to get it so that, I think, weren't you trying to make them bracers?
Yeah, like a
Yeah, he's trying
bracelet.
to make
kind of.
bracers of disguise. So
No,
Yeah.
he's gonna make it a hat. We got a hat.
Hell no, Skithius will not wear a hat.
So Ragnael,
I mean, you could take, since it's a hat of disguise, technically you could make it into a hood if you felt that was more appropriate.
No,
so
you
you're
wouldn't.
disguised.
Not
but-
not for what he's going for.
fair enough.
So Ragnael goes to one of the drawers behind the front counters and pulls some incredibly boring looking paperwork out of the drawer for Skithius to fill out.
Skithius sighs.
That's gonna take you a good portion of the day, there, friend.
It's just I'm going to take a super long time, like maybe just because Ragnael, he's a very Ragnael's a very
Oh, I know.
detail oriented
Yep.
guy.
I see this like the whole anime thing. You drop it there, and he's just got that look on his face, like oh, and the little. teeth
No,
drop, like,
Skitty just looks at him like, but come on, I live upstairs.
Need to make sure that
No,
I
I'm not
contract.
going anywhere.
No
You can make us-
excuses.
Absolutely sure that every piece of gold is accounted for within the shop, and that you have signed to agree to pay back double of the amount to which you have received. He's just going through the paperwork, like he's like dotting T's and crossing I's, and he circles like 6 different points for him to sign and date.
Fine. Skitty just starts putting his initials there.
He's sunning.
Did he actually do that laugh?
No.
No.
Okay, I was going to say. Like, as
That
he's
was-
filling it out. You have signed your soul to the devil!
Bitch, please, I've already signed my soul to the devil.
He already did.
Joke's
so
on
can't give it
you!
to
I was born from the devil.
There you go. See.
Edgy.
What? Which one?
Maybe. Was it devils or demons?
No.
No demons.
No devil, because devils are the lawful ones. Demons
Okay.
are the chaotic ones.
Yes.
So basically,
I am Lucifer's right hand man. Specifically, I have the God's name.
the
I
Skithius,
Skolas.
not Skithius.
Skolas.
So Ragnael goes
The
down.
chaotic evil god of Narr'tor. Skolas.
Yeah.
Golas.
So
Skolas.
Ragnael counts out the 3,000 gold from the chest and gives it to Ragnael and stores the paperwork.
Ragnael gives it to Ragnael. Okay.
Oh shit. Skithius, you know what I'm trying to say? Just because Ragnael is a 20 intelligence doesn't mean I do.
Skithius puts the money in his bag of holding and gets it from the table. He says, well, time to do some business then. I'll be back most likely tonight.
There is
Here we
a
are.
quick announcement I want to make to the three of you.
Hmm?
He presents the scrolls that he found in the safe earlier. Said, "These are our security checks. I want to see these play. I want." He puts like the first set down, the permanent alarm ones to be like, I want these set in front of all the entrances and windows, and I want you, Sparrow, to put these at all the key points that we've discussed. That would ensnare people in front of the vault, and he'd map out some key places like the living quarters, the vault, places that would entrap people later.
Yes, sir.
And Dio, I leave these to you. He leaves him the scroll of rope. Actually, he can't use the scroll. Never mind. And he says,
I look at-
spellcasters kind of have to do it.
No,
I
he's
look at the
back.
scroll and I'm just like, are you really entrusting me with this? I can't use magic, you know.
Oh, I'm aware.
Mm-mm.
But you also might be good at place. You're also the type that seems to be well versed in placing traps. These are scrolls of rope tricks. Sparrow will also be able to spellcast these in certain locations that will ensnare any targets that might come in unannounced like last time. We wouldn't want to have another Melissa on our hands to be decapitated, now would we?
As you
Actually,
wish.
We'll just let you know that whoever casts the spells is the one who also controls whether they're on or off.
Sparrow, I swear, if you fuck me over on he turns to Sparrow. Skithius turns to Sparrow.
let me out of the trap this instant!
Sparrow, I
Did I
swear
trap?
to
Am I gonna trap him? What?
So basically,
Sparrow, I swear, if you screw me over on this, I will never forgive you.
so basically,
What are we talking about?
So he says, for now, find locations that would be good to place these trap spells, and we will make sure to work their magic by the day's end.
I totally would, but Ragnael would be pissed at her, so she would quit.
I was
Dad
gonna
will
say,
not be
what
proud.
for you, Kago, is these scrolls are there's 2 scrolls of a specialized rope trick trap, and one of a force cage, as well as permanent alarm spells. And you can just turn them on and off when you want them. So, like, you can turn all the traps and alarms off during the day, and then you can turn them on during the night, and so on and so forth.
That's
Yeah.
so cool. I'm gonna go set those up. Bye, guys.
Yeah, so she pretty much just
Head
like
out.
discern like the location of them, and then at the end of the day, I imagine that they cast them and make
Yeah.
sure.
Or if someone was like all of them were going out or something, they'd set them on. So
I get out a notebook, like a little, not like a notebook kind of thing, and I walk around and start trying to figure out places to put all the stoofies after I eat my breakfast, which I
So I think that I sent a link to the alarm spell. The major thing that you'll want to choose when you cast them is whether or not they're mental or audible. So, mental means that only you will hear it, and it'll make a mental ping in your head. And an audible one literally sounds like a handbell, so it goes ding 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 ding, like an alarm bell, basically.
would they only be in my head, or could I like set it to go in his head too?
You're the one who's cast it.
So
But like I said, there's
That's
actually enough permanent alarm
responsibility.
spells that every caster in this group could honestly have them all in every area. So they can turn them all on and off as they willed.
all 2 of them.
It's
Three,
okay.
maybe.
Yeah, I
If you
believe
get
we
Skithius.
yeah. I think we should do mental. What do you think, Goody? Because we're the only spell people, so it doesn't matter. Ha ha.
Oh,
Yes. I mean, like,
Mental.
finding like it's basically like he pretty much just said, find key points to place the trap spells and alarm spells, and we'll cast them by day's end, like when we lock
Yeah.
up.
Does it mean if it's mental? Does that mean is there a range for it, or could we be in frickin' I don't know the castle and we'd be able to know?
It says within a mile. So as long as you're within a mile of the shop.
okay.
Okay.
Mental ping would be more helpful if we like go out to a place. I don't know.
As long as you're as long as you end up within a mile of yes.
Yeah.
Whereas
That's-
the audible
We set up
alarm,
both.
and then of course the audible alarm is it's a handbell. It just
Yeah.
goes ding.
Well, if we have enough, I would say Goody and I do mental and then one audible.
I
Yeah.
would say that would probably make sense.
Yeah.
I said you had pretty
The
much
mental's
enough.
one.
They gave you a lot of those for some reason.
So yeah, we'll do both. Okay, setting them up.
Yep.
I'm marking places.
So Ragnael
That's what I'm
says,
doing.
like,
Alright.
all right then, I'll leave the shop to you. I have a couple of errands I need to run this morning, but I'll be back by lunch.
All right. So what it looks like we're
Everyone's
doing
errands
here
today.
is we have Sparrow and Dio working the shop to find the best locations for all of the traps and alarms. We have Ragnael doing what he's doing, and we have Skithius doing what Skithius is doing. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with Skithius.
All right.
All right. Skithius first goes to his room and he removes his armor and places his armor just on its stand and his scythe up against his stand. Puts on just some black leather clothes. That's what he would wear.
So
Stylish.
He is goth as fuck, man.
Does he paint his nails too? Does he steal Sparrow's eyeliner?
No!
I don't fit in Ron Sparrow's jeans anymore.
No!
That's
That's a very,
Shut up!
that's a very unconvincing no.
You say
Well,
an elf
he's not
or
gonna have to anymore,
Yeah.
because he's gonna look awesome. So he puts
he
away.
fills out those jeans very nicely.
Yeah. He has his really just his daily day-to-day clothes and his bag of holding with him with the money in it, and he goes out to the shop. He knows some magic shops around, so he's gonna find one that would
Okay.
sell something like that.
The best thing for you, especially in that regard, because again, it's not a common item, would be a custom magic shop, pretty much.
All right, custom
one
magic
of the smaller,
shop. Let's-
one of the smaller shops that usually repairs them, but also tend to
Yes.
make them.
All right,
So.
he's gonna go to one of those.
Okay.
One he normally doesn't go into, just where
Okay.
he doesn't know anybody.
Okay.
Knows another person, but he just goes in. He's a drow, just walking in. So he walks
We're gonna
in.
say the shop is kind of small, a little dingy, kind of out of the way, in one of the alleyways, a little bit away from. It's a good 15-20 minute walk from the shop.
All right.
Has a
Well-
little sign hanging over the top. It's I'm gonna say Jack's Magic Emporium, spelled Jax.
All right, good enough. He
Fucking-
walks in, the bell rings.
To lose it all.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. Continue.
Hello.
I told you to not look at the chat.
Hello. I'm looking for a rather specific magic item that most do not carry. Perhaps something a little custom.
What are you looking for?
Well, you know the spell that you would put on, say, a hat of disguise?
Yeah, I got some of those in the back.
Yes, perhaps you could put one on, say, a bracer. A nice bracelet, or for my wrist, perhaps. I'm not too fond of hats, if you don't mind.
Probably do something like that. It's gonna cost you probably around 3,000 gold pieces.
2,700 sounds about right.
Diplomacy check.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Oh yeah. He seems to rub his chin for a moment.
Yeah, I think so.
Normal pricing's around 3,000. Tell you what, I'll do it for you for 2,800. Since I like you for some reason.
That sounds quite reasonable, good sir.
Fine.
Now,
then.
just a few questions. Will I be able to change my form at will? Or is it stuck on one look?
It's the same as a normal hat of disguise. So basically, the disguise self spell, every time you use it, allows you to change up the costume.
I'm sorry, I'm picturing
So
a
I
trucker
can-
for some reason.
I am too.
Trucker hat! He's wearing a trucker hat.
Look at
Oh my
that.
God.
He's
I'm
wearing a
Android 13. Look at my trucker hat. Alright, so out of game, hat of disguise. I can basically just like at will just change what I look like.
All right, let me go look it up here for you real quick. And I mean, I was kind of going for that out of the way trucker stop kind of, fix your car up kind of shop.
Also,
That's what it is.
Astro, that yell after you got the check. Perfect.
That was me.
Wait, it was?
That was me.
That was
Holy
good.
shit.
That was me, man.
Dude, I fucking thought that was Astro, and I was like, holy
No.
shit, dude.
Oh,
That was
No,
great.
that wasn't me.
Jesus.
it's all me, baby.
Okay. Okay,
I'm sorry,
then.
Skithius wouldn't yell like that. He's a little too much in character.
My God.
I have to look cool, calm, collected, terrifying as fuck.
This apparently normal hat allows its wearer, well, in this case it'll be bracers, to alter their appearance as with a disguise self spell. As part of that disguise, the hat could be changed to be a comb, ribbon, head cap, other things. And same with the bracers. They could be changed to look like other things.
Yeah, I know that.
And the
So-
disguise self spell says specifically, you make yourself, including clothing, armor, weapons, and equipment, look different. You can seem up to 1 foot shorter or taller, thin, fat, or anywhere in between. You cannot change your creature type, but you can be a different subtype. So you have to be humanoid.
No, I know all that. I'm just wondering, can I just keep doing
Be
it?
a very
well?
fat
I could,
human.
Like I could
please.
walk behind a shop and come out looking completely different if I wanted to.
It doesn't put a limit on the number of times you can use it.
Awesome!
And disguise self lets
Motherfucking
you-
boom.
So you can literally just constantly change what you look like.
That's exactly
So-
what I'm going for.
Make yourself
Everyone?
a fat
So I'm gonna let the guy
Man.
make it.
walker out.
Skithius smiles and sits down to wait for the man to
Gonna
make
take a
his
while.
item.
I actually
He's very.
have It's going to take a while. I'm actually going to have to make this one by hand.
How long do you expect? Just
Well, I am currently looking up the magic item creation rules so I can figure out how the fuck it works.
Woo.
Let me see here. Yay, magic item creation. Woo!
I'm sorry, I'm on a bit of a schedule.
Magic.
I have some plans.
That little laugh thing always. That little. Sorry. Makes me
Oh
giggle.
my, this will be fun,
Giggle.
won't it?
I know there's a... Where the hell are the rules? I
There are no
don't know where the
rules.
rules are hiding. Alright, I'm not going to worry about it. He's going to look at you and be like, what kind of schedule you talking? And how much does your money talk?
I'll give you an extra hunt. I'll go back up to 3,000. If, say, you have it done in an hour.
I can't do it in an hour, but I could probably have it done by midday. There's going to be a rush fee associated with it. 3,500.
No deal, I can't do that, sadly.
You have your own personal gold, don't you?
I do, but I don't have that much.
I do.
You want to haggle it? Or you want to go ask
You
somebody
can
else for
haggle
help?
it.
No, but I'm not gonna. I will try and haggle it.
Go ahead.
3,200, and you'll have it done and ready by midday. Hold on. Damn it!
Oh,
3,500.
I would go up if I were. I mean,
No, he's gonna pretty much stay firmly at his price.
unless you're gonna go get me. I think I'm the only one with money right now.
it could just be
Listen, if you don't have it all right at this exact second, I'll take half up front. I'll finish it for you. I'll take the other half when you come and pick it up.
All right, I believe I can do that.
I'm an honest man and I'm a reasonable man. So he'll take.
They want a fat furry.
What?
Oh my god.
They want him to become a fat furry.
I'm not becoming a fat furry. You can choose like what
You could be a cat
male
folk.
anime character I turn into.
Yeah.
You
He can be a
could
fat
be a
furry.
short, fat cat folk.
No,
turn
I'm
into
not-
Schism or Zang.
Don't do it. She will kill you.
Oh god.
I'm not doing. Just wait.
Oh boy. I'm excited.
He is going to turn. I will think of something that I do have an idea of what he's going to turn into. What he's basically going to look like from most of the time now. But it's not a fat furry. You will, for all you MLP people out there, you will have a bit of fun with what I turn into
Oh god.
at some point.
Oh god.
What was that?
Please don't be a girl.
I will do what I will do.
I was gonna say the disguise spell doesn't say
I-
he has to say the same gender. So
It is true.
This is disgusting. Ouch.
Oh, you haven't even begun!
Oh yeah, it says right here. Otherwise, the extent of the apparent change is up to you. You could add or obscure minor features or look like an entirely different person or gender. He can be a female if he wanted to.
You disgust me, Sparrow.
There's
Probably
one problem.
confiscate those.
There's one problem. It does not change. It says it does not provide the abilities or mannerisms of the chosen form, nor does it change any actual touch or sound. So if he looks like a female, he still sounds like Skithius.
Yes.
It's okay. I just smoke like a pack a day.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh lordy.
It's gonna be a bit fun.
Oh,
All right.
Lord have mercy.
Skithius pays him the 1,500 or the 1,800 or whatever would be half,
Yeah, whatever half of it is. Doesn't matter what. We
1750.
just know it's half.
and he's going to head out and he's going to head to the underground.
Okay, cool. So
I'm
now
not
that we're done with
borrowing Sparrow.
that,
He's
What about me?
not doing that.
Borrow from me. Borrow from me.
we're going to go next to Dio and Sparrow, and just
Okay.
whatever you guys are doing, saying, or have figured out.
Just marking places like on a little notebook. Like I drew a layout at the store, and I'm trying to figure out places for the traps.
And Chaotic, I swear to God, you know what my plan is. If you screw me over in this,
I
It's
know
gonna be a girl.
some of it, but I'm hazing
know-
myself. So
I know
We'll
no
see.
promises, but it's the one thing where it's like this should be this, and you know why.
we'll see. Because
We'll
again,
see. We'll see.
I'm gonna have to wing as best I can. We'll see what
No,
happens.
not that wing. Like the number.
We'll
It's
see.
it's just a
We'll
it's a
see.
pure number thing.
If you guys had anything you were going to do other than just doing
Yeah,
all of that,
Everyone
go right
else,
ahead and tell
everyone
me
else,
now.
go do everything else you're gonna do.
It probably would have.
Otherwise, I'm literally just gonna keep going.
Chances are, it probably wouldn't have taken very long for us to find the just the obvious places. So I'd assume that we get all the obvious, like, upfront places taken care of, marked, and everything.
Windows, doors,
etc., etc.
the vault.
I can't actually go into the vault, but I do suggest that both a mind and a audible alarm be put on the vault for as soon as it opens.
You can put an alarm spell in the vault
Ooh,
because it's big
yes,
enough.
Yes.
It's actually a
if
little.
it's
It's a
set-
little walk-in.
Yeah, if it's set in the vault, Yes.
Okay.
So I tell her to set it in the vault. Because I can't go in there. Because I'm not allowed, apparently. I'm not...
You're not trusted with the
I'm not
monies.
trusted
That
with...
one,
I'm not trusted with the goods.
I'm not there to make the suggestion, but I would almost say that could be good to have almost be mental, because if anyone besides Ragnael and Sparrow are in there and neither of them are there, they're like, what the fuck is going on?
Why is there a ping from the vault?
Yeah.
So.
But I'm not there to suggest that, so.
Okay, it only does creatures, so like if they send items and stuff through, it's not going to ping off your mental ping.
Right, yeah.
Because it has to be creatures specifically that move into the area, not objects. So, okay. Well, if there was no other kind of role playing the two of you wanted to do or anything,
I mean, unless you, I'm just gonna. I mean, unless Dio wants to make a move.
that
That's not fair.
Are you suggesting something?
Oh, I'm not saying anything. It's all up to you.
Ragnael's detect tension ping goes off in his head.
He's got the little kanji running along the... He's got the little katakana running along the screen. Menacing, menacing, menacing. Fucking A.
Work hours.
Oh, boy.
you two are on the clock.
Oh, this is fun.
Oh, man. Okay. So...
Okay, I'm better. If you're not gonna do anything at all, no role playing or anything, we'll move on.
Probably not at this point.
Okay.
We're-
So,
yeah,
you
taking
two
care
are
of that.
just working on finding all the places, and you, of course, said, hey, why not ping inside the vault? And that's where she's like, oh, yeah, that's a good idea. And then Ragnael gets back. He'll be like, oh, yeah, that is a good idea because what he just said. So,
Yeah.
all right, so I guess we'll move on to Ragnael then.
Hey, if you might be able to kindly remind me the guy's name. Ragnael is on his way to the church to speak with his
I
contact
have
there.
the guy right here, actually. In fact, I think you can look him up right now. Churchmaster Abathor. He's under the Guild Masters.
Earlier.
Oh, yeah,
Just don't
we
pet
got
any dogs on
those.
your way.
What?
Just don't pet any dogs.
He's allergic to dogs.
There
I
he
think.
is.
Yeah.
You remember that he was allergic
dogs.
I remember.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's allergic to dogs, he's superstitious, and he always keeps his cool. He's
See,
also
I remember.
lonely and compassionate. Also,
What do you do? This is stuff I
These
was.
are contacts, so these are basically the best way I'm going to describe this to you right now is you see these traits and stuff here. Every single guildmaster has those. The reason you know his traits, so to speak, is because he's Ragnael's contact. So.
Oh, didn't I tell you that I wanted to know one of them?
I think you did, but you never specified. So
Oh yeah, I'll send you some pictures.
okay.
Why not?
Basically, he's on his way to the
church? Okay. The big main church is it's a big building. Like, I mean, it's a big it rivals some of the well, I mean, it is technically one of the guild centers, and it's the center of the church here, which is of the god of law and merchants, basically. I forget his name again, though. We're gonna have to start writing this down.
Yeah, this is also the amendment to add to my sheet and stuff, but I like I said, I just got the new PC, and this is the version that actually updates shit.
If we can't remember the name right now, I'll just make something up real quick, and that will just stick from now on. And I'm gonna put it in Churchmaster what's his fuck's description.
Yeah.
Works.
We're gonna call him. For some reason, I thought the word Xerox. I'm like, no, let's not do that. That would still be
His
kind
name
of
is Xerox.
cool. His name is
Zila. Zila.
Zila.
Zila.
His name is
With an
Xerox.
X. Zila.
Zila with an X.
Yeah.
There we go.
Zila.
Cleric of Zila. There you go. Almost like Xena, but not quite.
Almost. Not quite as lewd.
Exactly. So either way, yeah. So you're on your way there. Again, it's a very large building, several spires that point up into the sky. Of course, best way to describe it, everything is at angles. There's no real curves to this building, and of course, if you know anything about architecture, do you have knowledge of architecture
I do not.
or engineering? I think it's engineering and architecture. If you just want to make a straight intelligence check.
Okay. Just a d20 plus intelligence. Stop saying words, Goody.
Goody,
do the thing. Just do the thing.
You're cute.
Oh, baby.
You got that going for you. That was a weird laugh. Ignore that.
Honestly, the intelligence check probably isn't needed because you can kind of tell that the angles to this thing are all at I guess the best way to think of it is like kind of like I don't want to say perfect angles. It's kind of one of those like they're all like 90 degrees, 45 degrees, 30 degrees. Like it's all
They
meticulously.
used a protractor.
Yeah, they used a
Yeah.
protractor. So.
All right. So, is it open to the public hours during the day? I imagine. Or...
Yeah, they're holding worship services. They hold them usually every day. Okay.
So I guess Ragnael walks in. Is he doing a service or?
I guess a good way to think of it, honestly, is I'm kind of thinking Gothic Christian church kind of feel to it. So dark stone, very like rising buttresses, really large halls.
Large doors with like the big circle, the big spherical pulleys.
Yeah, and then it's like kind of like giant studded wooden doors, dark wood, polished, very clean. And of course, the front doors are open right now. There's of course a pair of the paraclerics standing at the front door, just kind of ushering people in that are coming in. Best way to describe their garb is the same as Churchmaster Abathor's. They all wear very similar garb in that regard. It's they're cleric vestments, but they're also somewhat practical. They're not like crazy flowy robes and stuff. They're still able to work and do what they need to do. So there is a service that's getting ready to start. It's not Abathor up at the front, but instead, I'm gonna say you probably know who he is. It's one of his several, like the second in commands kind of thing.
Yeah, one of his clergymen or whatever.
Yeah, one of his second in command clergymen, who's getting ready to run the service up front.
Okay. I guess I look to one of the other clerics and I ask if Master Abathor is in.
Oh yes, I believe he's fairly busy though. May I ask who you are?
Yes, Ragnael. I'm one of his. Fuck, I forgot what we discussed about the.
You're basically his friend.
Yeah.
Ragnael, I will let him know you're here. And he kind of meanders his way off towards.
Some of it is council-based business and general city concerns that I feel I should bring to his attention.
Yes, I will let him know you're here and be back. So he makes his way towards the back, and in the meantime, the service begins while you're waiting, depending on what you want to do at that point.
Ragnael just waiting in the lobby. Well, he's not very religious by any means. He knows a couple of the tracks, and he just hums along to himself, knowing a couple of them.
Mm-hmm. Yep, there are a couple of hymns that go off. They do begin to spout some of the rhetoric that comes from Zila.
He's just imagining this, like in the lobby, just this guy is almost pacing to the side, just going.
I'm not sure what kind of music would fit them best. I kind of feel like it would be. Not sure.
He's just humming along with it or whatever.
This is just fine. This is just fine.
It'll work.
Yeah.
We're not getting that in depth. Not yet. Maybe eventually. I love world building. That's one of my favorite things. So.
We seem to do more of it every session, so.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm getting you guys like to help me with it half the time, and of course it helps Wuten too because it helps give us fleshes out the entirety of everything.
Yeah.
So. I mean, if we could make it into a full-fledged world at some point, I think that would be pretty cool. So
Yeah.
we can just always have different campaigns in it constantly. Just keep going, until we all get tired.
Mhm.
Kindred, get off my screen.
No.
Oh,
No.
my screen.
Good of a lamb booty.
I guess.
Yeah. You feel me?
So, anyways, after about I thought my phone went off for some reason. After about 25 minutes or so, the same clergyman comes back. And he's like, "Oh yes, Master Ragnael, please this way." And he kind of gives a short bow and puts out his hand, kind of like in that this way kind of motion.
He nods and follows.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hello.
Ooh.
So you make your way back, and you find Abathor sitting in. This room pretty well. It's his work room, pretty much.
Mhm.
It's an office, pretty much, is what it is. He's got his papers all over the place. He's got several. He's even got one of those little hangy ball things that you put on the desk, that bounce back and forth. He's got one of those going.
Abacus?
Yep, he's got is it an abacus?
No, wait, it's not abacus.
Abacus is the little counter, which he would have one of those too, actually.
So wait, what are we talking about? Why are we talking about abacuses?
I'm talking about
Abacus?
his decorations in his room.
He has an abacus. Does he have more than one? Would it be abaci or abacus?
Abacis. Semantics.
But yeah, he would have one of those. I was talking about the little thing, like when you start it up and then it kind of just keeps going back and forth. He's kind of got one of those on his desk. He's got one of those little peacocks off in a corner that kind of bounces up and down from the water. He's a little quirky sometimes, but he's got to keep himself busy somehow.
Part of Ragnael's subconscious settles a little at the clicking because of how orderly, like a metronome, it sounds.
Yep, pretty much just. And he's actually just finishing putting away some papers as you come in. Trying to think of a voice for him. Let's read him for a second.
I want to pet a dog and then go meet him and see what happens because I know he's he likes Sparrow. He's offered on more than one occasion.
Yes, he has.
See what happens.
Ragnael, it is good to see you again.
Abathur.
I'll finish here real quick. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
He motions to the clergyman who brought you in, just kind of motions him to leave. Which he does, closing the door behind him. So, why the sudden visit?
Yes, I'm so terribly sorry. I hate coming in unannounced, but
No, you should know by now. I don't mind at all. I can always make time. That's the important thing, after all.
yes. Well,
Charmer.
Well, there have just been a few things around the city I wanted to. Spire Down has worried me lately, and I could think of no one better to come speak to about than you, my good friend.
Well, I'm very flattered that you would say as much. And of course, we've been busy trying to figure things out. We're lucky that we were able to keep the city afloat after. Well, of course you were here, but that's besides the point. Was it
We got
about
it back off the ground. Above the ground.
Yes.
Was it
Please,
about?
It's probably in the same place. It's just the ground is no longer there.
Yes.
The city is pretty much in the same place, as far as I know. Yeah, it's it's basically on a bunch of floating stalactites. So.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Beautifully done.
Relativity.
Was it by chance anything to do with the undead attacks at the northern side of the city?
Undead attacks.
Oh, so you were here for a different reason. Don't let me bother you with that. Go ahead.
No, I would like to hear about that, but if I may, could I address some of my concerns? I'll start with my concerns. Well,
Of course.
first of all, what do you know of Morgan's Orphanarium? Anything at all?
I have the full name.
It's the Morgan's house for unfortunate children, right?
Yes, Morgan's house. For
Morgan's house for the unfortunate.
There you
Morgan's house of the unfortunate. Being as one who works for the social benefit for the society around here, do you happen to know much about this place as a councilman?
I know some amount about it. Most of the time, when I don't really deal with orphans myself, but whenever the clergy here tend to deal with them, it's usually because of the bumps, scrapes, bruises, or other diseases that most of the orphans pick up off the streets. Or if any of them have, contracted something at one of the orphanages, we're always called in to take care of that as well. It's usually the extent that we have involved. If you're wondering if I've heard anything bad about it, no, I've never had any bad reports from there, though.
Things concern.
Not very many orphans are even ever adopted in this city. So
Things concern me about what I hear. I know that our fair city is one that revels over benefactors and financial states, but when an orphanarium wants to pay a hefty amount for any number of missing children, it makes me wonder if something else is afoot.
they're trying to find a missing child? There's several missing children around the city.
Yes.
They want to pay you to... Did they come to you about this?
Associates. Since
What was
they're
that?
my associates. And I'd like to keep it at that, because if there is something wrong, and we brought it to some of it, if there is something wrong that we brought to their attention, that they would want to spend such a large amount, then perhaps there's something more to it that we don't know.
Well,
They
how
are on
much
the.
are they
They are on
talking?
the.
Sorry, did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you.
Okay.
I believe I heard the cost was in the thousands at least.
Thousands of gold?
Yes.
I mean, to be entirely honest with you, I would find it pretty surprising that they would pay even a gold piece. Children don't want to run away from the orphanages all the time. Of course, like I said, I'd never deal with them personally, but my clergymen are always telling me how they ran away. I've never seen any of them ever go looking for lost children before. That sounds very strange to me. If you're planning on getting involved with it, I won't let anyone know, but I would say keep your eyes open. And please don't have to come back. Please, whatever you do, don't have to come here and make you pay me to put your head back on, all right?
No, of course not. That's another story in itself, but I'll spare you the details. We ran into some horrifying figure recently.
Horrifying. What do you mean?
The castle to the north, was it, I think?
Oh, yes, I know about it. I'm not entirely sure what anybody calls it anymore. I'm pretty sure it's just nameless at this point. Nobody really knows even why it's there or who built it.
I would advise staying far, far away at this point. There was something that we went there to retrieve something that was stolen from us. But
I heard about that. How did that go, by the way?
we got back what we needed. They put up a fight. But some abomination we encountered there was more. I can't even put into words. I had no idea where it was from. You know me. I've studied all the planers for years, and this
It wasn't a demon? Or a devil, even? Even a celestial of any sort?
I couldn't even tell. I really couldn't.
That doesn't sound as though it bodes well at all. Especially if you don't understand it. I may have to pray to Zela about this. See if there's any answers that I can glean from him.
So much seems to be happening lately. And what of these necromancy events you spoke of?
Oh, yes, that's right. You were asked, well, I told you, but, about, I guess there seems to be a group of undead creatures that have been roaming and attacking the northern side of the city. Nobody's been hurt, though. That's the strange thing. They pretty much just approach the gates and they gibber and they bang at the gates as though they're trying to get in. Every time the guards take them down, as far as the guards can tell, it's almost like the same group coming up every single day. They take them down, they burn them down, they bury their ashes. The next day, there they are banging at the gates, just muttering something. I find it very strange, to be entirely honest with you, but I haven't been able to spare any clergymen here recently to go take a look at the strange event. Just heard of it through the grapevine. You know how it is.
Yes,
I've almost been planning to go myself, personally. I've just been so held up with all this goddamn paperwork.
No. Councilmen like yourself should never be muddled down by such trite. That might be something to look into.
Ragnael, you know me. Something interesting pops up, somebody needs help. I would very much prefer to be there myself if I could. And this is an interesting enough event. I very well might decide to take a look at it. Although for now, I'll take your advice on the castle.
Ragnael sighs a minute. Out of character, can I ask?
Go ahead.
Are there any? Maybe a basic yes or no could do this if you don't know full details just yet, because of world building. Is there any kind of political issues within the council right now?
Yes.
Okay, so in that case. Abathur, this is why... No, I don't know if I should say this. It almost sounds... I'd be low to sound treasonous.
What?
Listen. Ever since that dragon came out of nowhere and destroyed our city, nearly destroyed our city, the people have been in a panic. And they have turned to this council that... The council, while I respect them for everything they are attempting to do, they are struggling for answers themselves. And perhaps, given recent circumstances, mayhaps
I'm gonna let you know real quick, Goody. Just remember he is a member of the council.
I know.
Okay, I was just making sure, just in case you'd forgotten or something.
Well, I knew. I would say that while our city is one that's been always one for profits and finances, maybe right now we need a different balance of power. Maybe that entails some form of new council head? And he tilts his head kind of knowingly at him.
You are treading on some very fine ground there, Ragnael, if you're suggesting what I think you are.
Well, think about it. Abathur, you are the one who's almost dying to go out and check and inspect all these places. To go out and check on you, one of the councilmen, perhaps one of the only ones willing to get his hands so dirty as to inspect undead at the north end of town that are doing these terrible things to citizens and the militia. Maybe, I don't know, it was just a crazy thought, but...
I'm gonna take it as a crazy thought, and also take it the best possible way. I respect the fact you think I would make that I would make a good head of all people, but you should know as well that I am a very loyal man. I'm not planning on trying to do anything to try to usurp any sort of power. However, if the council did decide that I was the best choice for the head position once the votes come around, I would more than certainly take the position. But for now, we just have to work with what we've got. But the idea is an appealing one for sure. He seems to look thoughtful.
I wouldn't erase it. I would keep it in mind because you really do never know what might happen. And with trying times such as these for our city, you're the type of person that the people would want to turn to the most. Look at all the people who are down in the church right now because they have one thing that you know how to offer: faith. Faith that things can and would get better. Do keep that in mind, my friend.
This is why I like you, Ragnael. You're a man who makes me think. You may not be a man of faith yourself, but you are a man of knowledge. There's a reason I keep you around. And he pats you on the shoulder.
Oh, flattery will get you everywhere in life, they say.
Well, if that's all you had for me, I do really need to get back to work.
Absolutely. I would be loath to take any more of your time. Let's get back to the shop. Yes?
Of course. And if you wouldn't mind, would you be able to tell Sparrow I said hello?
Oh, certainly. She'll be very happy to hear from you.
Oh, I certainly hope so.
Of course she will.
All
In
right.
that case, you have a nice afternoon. Take care.
And the same to you. Zila with you. And he, does, I guess, a little sort of a... the way that they do it, I almost imagine, the normal kind of, like a fist to the chest kind of thing a little bit. So he gives you basically a farewell greeting, the Zila's farewell, kind of, thing.
Yeah, he just out of respect for his own faith, he mimics it and just smiles and nods on him.
Right. So we all good to go in this department. So I believe that means we move on to Skithius.
Yes, indeed. Skithius heads to the underground. Oh my god, I forget the bartender's name that I named him.
Not again.
Wasn't it Christian?
I think it.
No.
No, that was the one from
I think it was like
Rock's.
John. I think it was like John.
It was either John or Charles. I don't
It
remember.
was
I think it was Charles.
Charles,
It was
yeah.
most definitely
He
Charles.
walks in the door. Charles!
Skithius! How you doing?
Very good, my friend. Look, I have a favor to ask of you.
Of course, before you get to that, though, Graves has been looking for you. He's over there in the corner. Just wanted to let you know.
What's he looking
Graves.
for? What's he looking for?
I guess for some reason he just wanted to talk to you. I'm assuming he wants to get some more coin out of you. I guess he thinks he's got something useful for you. For a little bit of background for you, just real quick, Graves is a person that Skithius knows. I'm sort of setting this up. He's an information salesman. He sells information to people. You ask him for the rumors, he
Sure, he
knows the
doesn't use a
rumors.
shotgun.
Fair enough for me. Look, tell Graves
Sell
I'm not
cigar.
exactly in the mood to buy
And a
anything,
cigar.
or in the position.
Yes.
To be honest with you, I'm actually here to borrow a bit of coin from you myself. Just briefly.
Really?
Running a
Can
bit
I ask what
short.
for?
Running a bit short by about 100 coins. Very unfortunate and annoying.
You're gonna have to double it up next time you go in the pot.
Not a problem. Easy. Because if this works out the way I think it will, I'll have more than enough money to pay you back and anyone else I do.
Really? Whatever this
yeah.
is. I can't wait to see it. All right.
Gotta spend
Kinda-
money to make money, Charles. Gotta spend money
to make money. Sounds about right. So he kind of brings out a small bag of coins, kind of throws it down the table at you. You just be sure to
Thanks.
You just don't forget your promise there now.
This works out, I'll be back here tonight. Oh, let's be honest. You might not recognize me. Wouldn't that be fun?
He looks a little confused, but smiles anyways, and
Skithius just
walks off
winks
to go
at
and
him.
take care of the rest of the...
Skithius just winks at him, and Skithius heads off back to the shop. It's
Okay.
hopefully around gonna be midday at some point.
By this point, I'm probably about 10 or 11, so it's pretty close
You know
to
what?
midday.
He's gonna go over to Graves. Skithius is gonna head over to Graves.
Okay.
Hello there, Graves.
What up,
Perfect
OOT?
Me.
music. Perfect music.
Oh. Should I give him a funny voice?
So no, make him sound like Graves and give him a cigar.
Oh, okay. Well, Skithius, how are you doing? He kind of
Bad, not
takes his little
bad.
cigar. He's holding it, kind of puffs it.
In the middle of a bit of errand running at the moment.
Are ya? Well, that's a good thing then, isn't it?
Gotta spend money to make money, my friend. Spend money to make money.
As you always say. So listen, I had a little something that I just wanted to let you know about. I'm gonna give this one to you free of charge, just 'cause
Why, how generous of you, Graves.
just want to tell you to watch your back. That's all. I heard that there might be a future hit out on your head. Now, it's not from me, and it's just, I just kind of heard this in passing, but I just wanted to let you know to watch it. And hopefully you'll remember this and come back whenever you're looking for more information from me. You know that I can be trustworthy when it comes down to the wire.
Skithius' face just falls. Where did you hear this from?
Through the same source as everything else, the grapevine. You know I don't give out my contacts.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Taps his cigar and the ashes kind of fall on the table. He's got his boots up on the table and everything.
Fair enough. Thanks, Graves. I'll keep that in mind later today.
Good. Anytime then.
See
And
ya.
he tips his hat and just kind of covers his eyes with
Get
it. And
nerfed.
just goes
He
back
just-
to smoking his cigar. And you know, just for the
Skithius
hell of it,
heads-
he's got a
Skithius
shot.
heads off.
He does.
Yep. Skithius heads off and out of the bar and heads back to the magic shop.
Alrighty then.
He's
So
got
I'm
the rest
assuming
of
pretty
you
much
guys-
everyone's heading back towards the shop, and then Skithius is going to
No.
stop by.
I'm
No,
not
I'm heading to the other magic shop.
Okay.
I'm picking up my goods, man.
Well, we might as well continue with Skithius for now, unless Ragnael was going somewhere else.
See, I was thinking that he would almost want to pause and think to himself about this crap happening towards the north end of town, just out of sheer curiosity, and almost want to go check it out. It almost sounds like something he might do.
I want to do something, but I'm stuck doing this task and I can't do anything until I'm done with this task, and I can't be done with this task until...
Well, I mean, if
It's okay,
Ragnael
it's
stopped
okay.
by real quick and you happened to be finished and you guys cast all your magic and he told you what he was up to, and then maybe he brought you guys along.
Oh my!
Yeah.
This is gonna be
So
really funny.
Brought along.
So
This is
he's-
gonna be
so he's-
really,
he's double-
really
he's
funny.
He's double backing on his thoughts, and he's like, I should probably not do this alone. He heads back to, I guess he just does head back to the shop.
All right, you're gonna find this really funny, chaotic.
Uh-oh.
I messed up my math. I did have enough.
Oh. Well, now you have more.
Now I have 100 more. I'm gonna pay it back. I was looking at my sheet. I haven't updated because nothing really changed, but doesn't matter. We're good.
Ooh, more money for the shop. Hell yeah.
I'll pay it back. I'm paying it back to him.
I know you are.
I'm paying it back to
Could have
him.
asked me for money.
I
I would have
shouldn't
held it
have.
over your head forever.
Yeah, that's why he's not doing it. Alright, so Skithius heads back,
Skithius heads back to.
He's chaotic evil, but he's not chaotic stupid. He
Mhm.
knows.
He's heading back to the Jax's Magic Emporium.
Who sounds almost like Graves, but a little bit more southern.
Look at my trucker hat, yeah.
More of the Georgia
And
thing
he
going
brings
on.
the rest of the money, and he walks into the shop.
Woo.
Hello there, Jax. I have the rest of the money for you.
It's pronounced Jacques.
Because I just went ahead and finished your bracers for you.
Huh?
Good, because I just went and finished your bracers for you.
Wonderful. Skithius hands over the rest of the money.
Gentleman kind of counts it out real quick, puts a good portion of it on a scale, balances it out. All right, here you are.
Wonderful.
They come in they've got a little sack bag around them, and it's kind of, fancy paper.
Takes them off, and he puts these beautiful bracers on. He smiles. And now we'll go to someone else, because everyone's just gonna have to wait for what happens next with Skithius.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. Right,
Which
you guys
I
go
wanna-
ahead and do what you're going to shop, because I need to BRP and be right
Alright.
back.
I actually need to BRP, so can we take a BRP break?
All
Yeah,
right.
let's do it.
5-minute
This
break.
is now a Narr'tor
Speed break.
thing.
Pee break. Let me
BRP.
actually.
This is now a Narr'tor thing.
I'm gonna make a thing real fast.
I am finishing my plan by the end of the night. I will finish this whole convoluted as fucked plan.
I'm actually curious to see what you're gonna do.
And it's gonna be awesome!
I sort of have an idea, but
No, you
I don't
don't. You do not.
oh boy.
You have bits and pieces of it. And it's going to be beautiful.
I'm looking forward to it. Give me a sec. I'm putting together impact.
I'm just gonna say that if this doesn't... All I know is that my plan is wonderful, because it either A, works out wonderfully for me, or B, get ready for fun.
Perfect.
Get ready for a fuck ton of fun. It's well, guys, we gotta move.
Oh boy. Here, give me a second.
Chaotic's the only one who knows.
I'm looking forward to seeing it. There we go.
And you-
5-minute pee break.
5-minute pee break. Did you just change the screen to say 5-minute pee break?
Yes.
That's
I
freaking
created an
hilarious.
image and just put black background, white text in impact font that says 5-minute pee break.
The stream is
Yeah, your
behind, so
stream
that's why
is lagging, so.
Come on, stream, show the pee break.
Yeah.
I'm a pee break.
Oh, there it is.
It's perfect.
It just came back on. It just came on. 5-minute pee break.
Are we all back?
I'm
Hold up,
urinated, yes.
hold up, I've got this. Is the noise still going through?
Yes.
Okay. Hold up.
What
I got
noise?
this. I got this. Where'd I
What
put
noise?
it? I know it's here. Just normal noise. Got it.
Perfect. Love it. I love it. Do you have it set to loop?
Yes, I do.
Oh my god.
So,
We're gonna be here forever then.
I'm just waiting on Goody now, I think.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So, as a quick, I guess I'll just ask Kago about this real quick.
Mhm.
Who would you prefer to know?
I don't know. I think we
Both
need
of
to talk
them.
about this elsewhere. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what I want to do with my life. Just
I
ignore
kinda-
me.
I kind of almost. Well, come on, I can't do that. You're kind of hard to ignore, you know.
I try.
Come on,
I
Sparrow,
almost
be
feel like
risky.
Silverwind
Take risks.
would make a little sense, but that's
Okay.
just me. Just because
That's my
druids
choice,
tend to be more aloof. So if you happen to know her, I could very well imagine maybe In fact, rather than necessarily living and growing up in the city, maybe you were an orphan, because I'm assuming that's what your past was, right? It was you were an orphan
Yes,
and
she
that
was an
Ragnael
orphan.
adopted you, but you actually lived a good portion before Ragnael had taken you in outside the city.
I think I lived a good. Yeah.
So you were like out in the fields and stuff like that, and you were probably like stealing food from farmers and stuff like that. That's the main reason you were still living.
Yeah. I think her. Yeah.
So
We'll go with her.
I'll go ahead and change up that info real quick and stuff like that. Which also means you have a love-hate relationship. Because you did do a lot of stealing from her farms and shit.
Yeah. But I've repaid her back as an adult
I'm sure.
to thank her, because I'm not full unlawfully.
I have returned.
Woo! No
Monty
more pee
Python.
break.
Oh,
Alright, we can
That's
change
good.
the
Yes,
music. We
Kago,
can change the
even
music.
though I'm well, it's because
Hmm?
that was my friend. I was gonna say even I'm chaotic evil and I'm still gonna pay back Ragnael. Then again, he's my
Oh,
friend.
that's the
so
wrong one.
What
I'll
the?
do it.
That's the
Love
wrong
that
one.
music. Yeah.
That's the
What was
wrong
that?
What the devil is that?
I want that back.
one. You want it
That's
back?
not
You want to get Swifty? Is that what you want? You want to get Swifty?
Oh my
Everybody
God.
wants to get
Barrett
Swifty.
Who
Swifty.
destroyed
play
my?
the-
Swifty.
Who took away my Nyan Philharmonic record?
Oh my god, that would be hilarious. He puts his record on and it's just he starts hearing, oh yeah. Who put this crap on my player?
And best of
This
all,
is
it's
not
Skithius
Philharmonic!
singing it. It's Skithius singing it.
Oh no!
Buy my
Oh,
mixtape.
God.
Oh shit.
Gotta
On
get
my
Swifty.
Ragnael, buy my mixtape, bro.
Ragnael,
Perfect.
come on, Ragnael, buy my mixtape. Do it.
Skithius puts out his mixtape. That is the next session. Skithius and his mixtape.
What the devil are you wearing on your head? Are you wearing a black napkin on your head?
Hey yo man. Underground side.
Yeah.
Right.
Just gonna
well.
set Skithius' room on fire until there are controlled flames.
And all the alarms go off.
Just every single
it.
mental alarm goes off.
Don't worry, control fire.
All of them go off at once.
Sets up a trap on Skithius' bed.
Love it.
Oh god.
Love it.
Anyway.
I'm not that.
Anyway.
No, Ragnael would
Narr'tor.
be so upset.
Narr'tor stream, everyone. Na, na,
Yes.
na, na, na.
Yes.
Ba-da-ba-ba-bum-bum.
Okay, so what happens?
Well, we're on with Ragnael and the rest of you except for Skithius. So
Because Skithius has a really stupid plan.
I don't want to know, but I do want to know because I want to know how much damage control I have to do.
Oh, if this goes wrong, the level of damage control. Oh Christ!
Oh no.
I guess Ragnael gets back to the shop.
Scared.
I'm excited. I want to see what this, I want to see how this plays out. All right. So, Ragnael's getting back
The
to
shop.
the shop.
Yep.
Hangs up his cloak as Phobos flies somewhere into the shop to perch. And
Not a parrot. Right?
it's in there
That
and
is my
says,
other character. I'd be terrified.
he hangs up his cloak. He hangs up his everything. He says, Abatha sends his regards.
Just that noise.
Yes, I know. Alby's a little odd for a priest, but he does mean well.
That's a way to say it. Yes. Okay. So I get out my little.
Oh, I forgot to ask him. I forgot to ask him about the event, but damn it, it's out of character. Anyway, special.
Can I
What are you
sense
talking
motive?
about?
Wait, are you like being exasperated and stuff about that and stuff? You don't. How are you reacting towards that, Kago?
What?
Abather.
She's just like, not.
So sort of like exasperated and
Yeah.
stuff. Can I sense motive that?
Sure.
Why not?
What are you trying to sense?
Sense motive, like,
Sorry, if I'm...
sense, like, her feelings towards whoever this is.
You probably don't really even need to do that. You can just ask.
Oh. It's like...
The answer is...
One of those, she knows he wants her booty. She knows it.
But the booty is sacred, and she don't want to give it.
Yes. Go. Get out of here, you figgy. Get out of here.
What?
My brother was wanting me to roll to exist. If it got a nat 20, it exists. My brother's just being a figgot.
You rolled an 8.
Yeah.
Get out.
He didn't. Yeah,
Rolled an
fucking
8 to
scrub.
exist.
Anyway, let's continue.
Anyway.
So I pick up on that, and I'll stow that away for later.
Also, it would seem that there seem to be attacks from the undead towards the north end of town.
Do you think it has something to do with the castle?
That necromancer place in that lost village, yes? The church.
He didn't know anything about the castle. Though we can't rule that thought out. Perhaps the guards at the north end of town might know more.
I say we should go, but first we should probably set up the alarm traps. I wrote down all the places that would probably be the best here on this diagram. Do you want to set them up with me?
Oh my god, that was... I'm sorry, I have to say, that was adorable, the way you did that. Like, as soon as you're like, I found out the good places, you wanna... I was like a little girl, just like so happy.
Set them up with me. Please,
I thought that was so adorable.
No, he's just gonna... He just takes a little notebook. He's like, you certainly read my mind. Idea, let's see. Doors, windows, vaults, reflection. Right. Alright. Yes, these all look great. Let's get started, then we can go check this north end of town business.
Yes, sir. And I
Cool.
just hand him the thing, and I assume we just
Yeah.
go and set that shiz up.
Yeah.
Set that shizzle up.
Should we move?
Shut the shizzle my nizzle. Doggle.
I also need to ask how long everybody can go.
I can go for about another hour and a half.
I can go till whenever. I
can go till whenever you say stop.
I'm pretty good.
So
I'm down to
Wuten's the only
clown.
one that. So Wuten's the odd man out.
Yeah.
Shun.
Yeah.
Shun.
Shun the
Shun the
non-believer.
Because it's a
Shun
Thursday.
the
It's
non-believer.
because tomorrow's Thursday and I've got classes and stuff, so.
Oh, I have classes too, but see, I don't care.
Yeah, I have to care because it's my
Yeah,
final
that's-
semester.
That is the difference between you.
Well, actually,
Oh,
it's not.
man.
It's not that I don't care. It's that I'm used to being up late. Like this is the
Yeah.
time when I would normally be getting home
Yeah.
on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like this is nothing.
Yeah,
Down to clown.
it's all good.
All right. So, I guess we should see, since you guys are going to finish setting up the traps and head to the north end of town.
Mm-hmm.
Skithy, what's going on?
I think we need some
What are you
montage
doing?
music for Skithius.
Okay.
I think we
Some
need some
what?
What are you
montage
doing,
music for this shit.
The shit that is about to go down.
Into the danger zone.
Yes.
Oh my god. Actually, don't do that because copyright. Ugh.
Oh
It's
yeah, copyright will
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
I mean, if we sing it, it won't do anything.
Yeah.
That's all you. That's all you.
Highway to the
Danger zone. Oh my god.
Picture him
I'll
like
see if I have something that's all
It's like,
Danger zone.
Oh my god. All right.
why the devil are you wearing heels?
I always wear heels.
Oh, it's because you look good in heels, but
That's beside the point.
All right, so you're heading to the north side of town.
Yeah.
Are we going back to me, or are they just going?
I was gonna say, yeah, might as well. I can't find.
All right.
I don't have any music.
Where are you going?
So, a 5'10", slim, tan man with blonde hair, like short cut, nice straight blonde hair, in a tuxedo, walking through town.
Cool.
I fire you.
Motherfucker! Like, think of a sexy, like anime senpai. There you go.
He's an anime senpai.
the shonen.
Shonen as fuck.
And he's walking, and he heads to one of the local brothels,
Okay.
Oh.
which I'm gonna say now is just because of what I'm doing here. The Dazzling Siren.
Fair enough. That'll work. So, Dazzling Siren.
Sounds like Zane's kind of place.
Oh yes.
I found your anime senpai.
Ooh, you found my anime senpai. Are
You
you
got all
in the
his fruity,
Discord
his
chat?
fruity drinks and shit.
The Discord chat? Are you?
Oh, there you go.
Post
Yep,
it on the
yep.
game. Post it on the game. Better yet.
Yeah, no, that. There's a little more muscular. He's a little skinny. He's a little skinny for Skithius.
Oh, what's his face from Orin High School?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's a little skinny.
Said blonde. I was
Oh.
when you said blonde, I was like, are you being an exact copy of Dio for some reason?
No,
You
he's
thought it was Dio, but it's not.
he's not Dio. Dio does not wear a tuxedo.
Dio does not.
Nice.
But Dio is fabulous all on his own.
Mm-hmm.
Dio also has longer
Nice.
hair. Like this is like
Any
short
day.
hair like that, except a little more muscular, cut chin, tuxedo,
Oh, no.
black tuxedo.
Oh my god.
Fired.
Rip.
No,
All right,
he's
all right,
gorgeous.
Skithius, what you doing?
He's going to the and he walks into the brothel and he goes and goes up to the. You know what? I don't even know where he would go in the brothel. Fuck, I don't know anybody. I don't know how this works. There's a bar in the brothel.
They're not really food places.
I don't
They
fucking.
probably have
They're-
some.
You
They'll
go-
serve alcohol.
You kind of go there for a very
You
specific
go-
reason.
You go in, you get greeted, and someone will come
Well
up
then,
to
yeah.
you
Well
and
then, whoever greets
figure
me.
out what you like, and then
Well then, whoever
you go
greets
into
me,
the
I
back
ask.
room.
Am I
Someone
allowed
come
to
up.
ask
Someone
Did
come
you?
up-
Kago? I was gonna say, Kago, would you like to help with the scene? Because I'm
Oh,
honestly also a little
yeah. Sure.
Go right ahead.
If you want to, go ahead. I'm fine with that.
Oh no! How would I do this? I don't know what's going
I don't
on.
know.
Voice
That's
the
why I'm asking
ladies.
for help.
I don't even know what's going. He's. Just
Yes,
trying to get
she's
information.
right in the sense you would probably be immediately greeted, probably sat
Right,
down.
Especially
Hello.
if you look like a senpai.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Because well,
Yeah, I'm a fucking senpai.
I don't know if brothels are necessarily illegal in the city either. I would say probably not, actually.
They
Yeah, I was about to say,
probably
what are
are
you
not
talking
listening.
about? Of
So
course
they
not.
not.
wouldn't need a front because usually a lot of them will have a front, which would be like a bar or something like that. And
Remember,
they would
this is
have
a
other
place
services in the
where
back.
thieves, murderers,
This would
and
be
who
an
knows
actual,
what.
actually even better. It's like it wouldn't even be like shady or out of the way. Like this place is a little bit more suave.
Oh no, it's suave as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to the
So-
suave place.
You
Skithius got
probably
class.
would. Actually, the way it would probably be set up would honestly be you would probably be ushered in by somebody. You probably would be sat at a table somewhere. Usually, they would probably have the dancing girls up on the stage or something
Right.
like that. Very, very similar to a strip
A
joint.
common strip club, but more like more pillows and more.
Ooh, I got strip music. I mean, what?
Yes.
All right, so
pillows and more
Skithius.
blankets.
So someone comes up to Skithius and greets him. And he says,
Mhm.
"Hello. I'm actually here to ask a couple questions, if you wouldn't mind."
The voice does not
My
match
god.
that face.
Hello. Hello. I don't know what you're talking about. I look over.
I'm
this,
not talking.
over that
Oh
wall.
wait, am I actually the? Oh no.
It's fuck.
Becomes
Nailed
schism.
it.
You can do it. Up into your inner schism.
Say, oh god, are they there?
I'm gonna just
Hello,
fucking
very
sit
much.
back.
Schism's
and
up
enjoy
on
this.
stage, baby.
Hi, Schism.
Cat is the top girl in the back, man.
You know what? If Cat's there, he's gonna go and ask her.
Oh god.
No, I don't think she would be
No.
there.
We can't
No.
risk tying this in too much.
No.
So go ahead and say what you were doing again. I'm sorry.
Hello. Hello, my name is Jason. I'm here really just to ask a few
Ag.
questions. I'm looking for someone in particular, if you don't mind.
Oh, really, darling? Who would that be?
No one specific. Just a bit of information on some of your patrons. There is 10 gold in it for you if you are motive.
What precisely are you looking for?
Oh, just some people. I know many lovely shopkeepers come in here. Is there anyone who... Oh, I don't know, is a regular? Perhaps?
Oh, we have many regulars.
Any wealthy shop owners that you could name for me?
I don't necessarily ask them what their occupation is. I merely ask them what they're looking for.
Totally Ragnael.
I swear to God, if he says me to Ragnael, he'd be like, no. He just gets him and walks the fuck out. Like, nope, fuck all this shit. But no.
This place.
They'd be like,
Shit.
Ragnael? Skithius? We're not supposed to be outside work hours.
Alright.
Sorry.
Come on. Some
That
of your girls
moment
must
when
ask a
YouTube boss
couple
is script joint.
questions. Some of them must talk a bit. I'm just looking for someone who I can go to in their shop, you know? I'm looking for a shop owner, particularly, who would have taste in this wonderful atmosphere.
Look around. Almost anybody who's in here right now who's looking for our services probably owns a shop somewhere in the city.
Alright, so...
Hot.
I'm gonna make a perception check, and I'm gonna try and see if I recognize... The thing is, I need to know someone
Yeah, it
who's
makes
not
sense that he might, since I imagine Ragnael knows some random business people across the.
You guys would all know some folks all around.
Yeah.
I'm not
like
looking for
traits or
anybody I
whatever.
know, though. I'm looking for just... I'm gonna recognize someone's face. Kind of.
Wait a minute.
Okay, we'll go
Ragnael
right
is
ahead.
there.
The lady you
So,
were
roll
talking
perception.
to sort of sashays off. She was an
Alright.
elf, by the way.
I expected that. I expected nothing less.
Sachet.
I expected nothing less.
You were hot, chaotic. Just put a little bit more sass. Just
Alright.
really get in there.
Just slow it down a little.
There we go. Bit of perception,
Do
just
it.
to look at all the shop owners, see if
suppose I
I
can
know where any of them might
not.
work.
You see Ragnael.
Oh, that's getting good. It's getting good.
I am not there right now.
Skithius sees Ragnael, he's like, and nope, it ain't nope.
So,
Nope,
again,
nope,
what
nope,
were you
it ain't
looking
nope.
for specifically?
He's looking for a shopkeeper that he would recognize where they work. Like a small shopkeeper who would make some good money.
Most of the folks here are decently dressed. None of them are necessarily really in the kind of gear you would expect them to be. There is one gentleman who probably looks like he works at a blacksmith shop. Looks like he may have just kind of gotten off and just come here to relax for whatever reason.
Sorry.
Alright. No, but like if I would recognize
a specific person. Like, I would know, like, oh, this person works at this specific shop.
I wouldn't think so, to be
All right.
honest.
Well, then. Do I have to roll another one if I look for someone who looks like they've got a good deal of wealth? Or would own particularly...
To be honest, anybody who's here would probably have a good deal of wealth. It's a
All
very,
right, then.
very up-end place.
Well, someone who looks like they're dressed nicely, say... regular human, who likes, who's enjoying an elf girl, I don't know. Human elf, or human girl, I don't know.
I'm fairly sure there are several people around who are enjoying
Alright.
services. Nothing happens in the main room beyond
Alright.
most what you would expect.
Yes,
in a
but
shop.
someone who's smaller, like this, if there's a smaller one of them.
Are you looking for someone who looks like an easy to intimidate kind of person?
Yeah,
Someone who's
yeah.
shaky, ratty, sort of nervous?
No, not even nervous, like, physically weak.
Yeah. There's one somewhat smaller, sort of bookish-looking gentleman.
Alright, I eye him, and I... Come on, they would sell drinks at a place like that.
Yeah, and like I said, the
Alright.
main room is kind of
Skithius.
a dining
There's a
hall.
non-alcoholic strip
like-
joint.
Normally
that.
what they do is they have some girls walk around like some drinks.
Alright.
Something
Skip-
to
Got a
sip
strip
on
joint.
while you're watching
Alright.
the dance.
Kind of like at a
Midday.
strip joint.
It's midday.
Like I
old
said,
school
this one is
strip
pretty
joint.
much that what it is.
Kidding me? This is a non-alcoholic strip club. We don't want you
That's
to
a pretty
spend money on
shitty
bad
strip club,
choices.
if you ask me. Damn.
Yeah. Alright, so, it's midday, so I'm assuming that he's essentially on a lunch break, let's say.
Either that or he
Skithius-
has a day off. Who knows? He could be the boss for all you know.
Alright. Well, Skithius is gonna watch him.
Okay.
And you're just gonna keep
so the one sort of
get a
more
drink and
booking
keep watching him until he leaves. So, anyone else? Go ahead, because he probably will take a while. Or 5 minutes, it's one of the other.
It depends on how long he lasts.
Probably 5 minutes.
That one.
Ha, ha.
Skithius orders a drink, so I'll take... Oh, I spent 10 gold on to get that little bit of information. Not a problem.
Okay.
And it's like, what, 1 silver or 2 silver for a drink?
Probably more like 7 or 8.
Yeah. It's a
Fine,
pretty nice
7
place.
silver.
Okay.
7 silver for a nice drink.
All right. Well, I guess we'll move on from Skithius while he's busy watching Mr. Bookman in the strip joint. So.
Heh. Heh.
So we move on to the others who getting to the edge of the city isn't too it's a big city, but not like big. Like, what would be a good sized city, especially in a medieval kind of setting?
Probably 3-4 mile diameter, give or take.
Okay. You can walk 3 or 4 miles in about an hour. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's from one end to the other.
Mhm.
So, God damn it, you guys, stop.
If you're wondering,
Anyways.
Livestream, no, I'm not doing what you think I'm going to do. It's much worse.
Oh no.
Oh wait, oh god damn it.
Oh no.
Oh god damn it. Not the book, man. Come on. Anyways.
You fucked.
So we're gonna move on. You guys have made it probably to the northern end. Your guys' shop, I would say, is probably actually located towards the center of the city. So it probably would only take you guys maybe about a half an hour, 45 minutes to walk to the edge.
Because we're
So, of course,
walking
you guys
through
are,
the roads and stuff. So
Yeah, that's including having to walk winding paths and stuff, because some of the paths that used to be straight aren't anymore because now they have to be held by magic, so on and so forth. You might want to be careful on some bridges because some of the boards are starting to fall off and they're just barely being held by the magic, so you have to kind of like leapfrog sometimes. It's really weird. But you guys finally make it. The northern gates are currently closed at the moment. They're fairly large gates, obviously. Portcullis, giant wooden structures and a pair of guards standing on either end of it, looking pretty bored, just kind of sitting there, leaning on their spears and kind of chatting at one end of the gate. And of course, there are towers on either side of the gate, so probably some folks in there as well.
All right.
Steps up and he's like, "Forgive me for bothering you, but word was that we heard some word that there was some dark magic at play up on this side of town. Am I mistaken?"
Magic? Oh, you mean the dead things that keep coming up to the door? Yeah, it's really weird. And the weirder thing is that they always come at the same time of day. Actually, it's usually around I think it's usually like, isn't it like kind of like towards the middle of the afternoon? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they usually like same time every day with the shadow. I always remember it because when I see the shadow go over that little speck stone right over there, there's like a really shiny stone on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
That means that they're gonna be here. So should be pretty soon now. Actually, it's really weird. They just sit there and bang on the gate for a while until we eventually drop them. So.
And you've suffered. And what has the casualty rate been?
Nothing. They haven't attacked anyone. Of course, we haven't had anyone outside the gate either. Like I said, we usually what we got was we always make sure to have ourselves a little boiling pot of tar so we can just kind of drop it on them so that, we can just kind of burn them right then and there. Make sure they're not gonna get back up before we go down there to burn their bodies proper.
I bet it looks a bit messy down there.
Well, it's kind of hard to get the tar out of the stonework, so yeah. He flushes a little bit.
Yes.
That tends to happen. Yes. Just saying, it tends to happen to most men that are around Sparrow long enough. So,
Plus,
including
to that, diplomacy. My God.
Ding. Anyways,
My God.
I mean, yeah. What are you so interested in about it for? Hey, man, there's no need to be mean to him. I'm just asking. I'm interested.
No, he's quite all right. We've well, as it turns out, we've recently been involved in a bit of a mix-up that may or may not have something to do with necromancy. Not to say, of course, that we're responsible with such
I was about to say, if you're sending these things at us, you best tell them to stop.
Yeah, it's like I would be the one to send the undead to a town where I profit.
You ain't one of them.
Advised.
Yeah.
What?
You ain't one of them necromancers, are you? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No. It's all you, boo. Go.
Okay.
Necromancy is such a filthy magic. I have no time for it.
Well, either way. Yeah, I mean, if you want to stick around and see them, I mean, they'll be here soon enough. Actually, sometimes we actually open up the window in the thing just to take a look at them. Sometimes they try to claw through at us, but most of the time they don't actually really even bother with us.
My thought was, if there was some sort of magical trinkets at play, it might do well for me to have it under some more secure supervision, if that makes sense.
Magic trinkets?
Yes, you never know. There's always some kind of... They consider the undead. If it's not by some... If not by the work of a crazed necromancer, then they must be using some kind of magic item to bring them back to bring them back and give them purpose, correct?
I mean, if you want to go looking for the necromancer or whatever, by all means, I'll let you out after the time passes. Once we put the tar down on them and everything.
Certainly. I think I'll just stay to observe for now.
That's fine. Like I said, we open up the window to look at them every once in a while. So They're really weird-looking things too. I'm not even sure how to describe them. I think the best way. I don't know actually. Hold on. Let me do a quick Google search.
Sorry, what? I'm not familiar with that spell.
Can I use an Arcana check?
Yeah, I was gonna ask if I could
Google
Arcana.
it.
Oh my god.
Google Arcana.
Most powerful of knowledge spells ever. Google.
The Google.
My Arcana, just for the hell of it.
Can I Arcana for the hell of it?
Sure. I didn't really say that, but anyways.
Can I Arcana for the hell of it though? Not for what they're
Fine.
explaining. To see if I can understand it a little bit.
Mm.
Not for Google.
I mean, I guess the best way. They kind of look like zombies, but they're a little too fast for that. You know, zombies like shamble along, and they ain't skeletons either. They almost look like they just haven't eaten like ever. Like really, really skinny, and they got like no eyes. Sometimes they start to glow. It's weird. They got like this weird blue light that comes from their eye sockets sometimes. But when that happens, that's when they start muttering something. To be honest with you, they almost sound like names.
Names.
Do we know anything from our Arcana checks? Not about
Would
Google.
not be the proper thing. Religion is the checks that you
Religion.
make for.
I don't have any. Can I do just a general knowledge?
Yeah, you can.
You'd have to take 10 if you don't have any ranks in religion.
She can't get any higher than 10. Yes, you are correct.
Yeah.
So.
Will that help at all?
You know that they're talking about undead, and you know general. Like, you know, positive energy hurts them, negative energy heals them, stuff like that. You know, they tend to
Doesn't
be.
sound like something we should deal with. Gods.
Does
Skithius is fired.
I was gonna say, Skithius is the one who would know right now. He's the one who would have knowledge religion. But he's busy getting busy. Anyways.
Anyway.
Goody, don't you have knowledge religion?
Oh, I got Arcana, Dungeoneering, Planes.
I just have
Engineering might work because you find undead in dungeons sometimes. But I was gonna
ask.
And I can
I was
make
gonna
that.
ask,
Go ahead,
but it
I'll
was
just
kind of.
increase the
I felt it kind of a leap. Boom.
Boom.
Sweet. There's a couple of things you suppose they could be. Of course, the first major one you can think of are zombies, but
Not selling zombies to me.
the major thing that sticks out to the pair of you is the fact that their eyes glow blue. And you know, generally, the major things that start to do that, especially with the way they've described the way they look, are creatures known as revenants.
Mm-hmm.
And Goody specifically knows a little bit more about revenants than because
Was
you
it
know
my
what they are. You
connection
know they
that
are
I
revenants.
can understand from the description that they are revenants, but I don't know much about them.
Much more.
other than- yeah.
What did I learn
My
about
connection fail?
What happened?
Was it my connection? It was my connection that failed.
I think it was yours.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't
I
realize
was so
you-
worried that the whole thing crashed. It's like, no, just me. Just
You're good.
me.
All right. So what was it that I picked up?
in your case, you know that revenants are creatures that they basically exist to destroy. They are born from corpses murdered in cold blood that will not stop until they have killed their murderers.
Oh.
I relay that information and I say, really something has intent in this town, if this is what we're dealing with.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I say let them in, and then they can just kill whoever killed them, and then be on the way.
And everyone starts coming to me. Great.
I can't say we can do that. I mean, like I said, they'll still reach through the door and try and kill. I mean, they're still dead things. They still kill things. I mean, we've actually had a couple reports from down the road of dead animals. They're still dead. They still hate the living, at least as far as I understand about them.
And you
This
say
guy,
that
I will explain. This guy does kind of have like that kind of glassy-eyed look to him, like he doesn't really know what the hell's going on half the time. So.
But you did say that they were saying people's names, correct?
I mean, to me, it kind of sounds like they're trying to mutter a name, but I can't make.
Interesting.
At least I like to think they might be saying a name. Because they just keep saying the same thing over and over. That's what makes me think it's a name. I think
Can
they're trying
you
to
repeat what they're saying? That
I don't know.
thing?
If it's as if what they're saying is true, then perhaps the next group, suffice to say, would probably say the same thing.
Yeah, I say we wait for them.
We open up the window every single time, and they look the same each time. It's kind of weird. There's I'm trying to remember. One of them was like a girl. I could tell because she got that hourglass kind of shape going to her. One of them was wearing a funny hat. Most of them were completely naked, but one of them had a hat. One of them was a lady. But otherwise, they're just completely naked. That's about all I know. Every single time they come, one's got a funny hat and one's.
Well,
I think she still had some of her hair.
If we can find out what they're saying, maybe we'll have a clue as to who that murderer was, perhaps.
I'd say we just hang out here till they come again.
Yes.
Well, it's pretty close to the time for that. Probably half an hour or so. But I was going to say, if Skithius is willing, we can move back to him real quick as Mr. Bookman. After coming back out of the back, with a very interesting look on his face.
After 5 minutes.
And one.
Oh!
One.
You need better
Fortitude.
A little bit better of a fortitude.
You're not built to dexterity, baby.
Which Skithius smirks at.
So he comes out looking a little bit happy. A half drow actually seems to have a couple extra coins in her pocket as she comes out the same room.
Half drow?
Mm-hmm. She's
Fuck!
Exotic.
That's terrifyingly exotic, but okay.
Maybe he likes danger.
Oh, you never know.
It's also
People screw
terrifying.
tigers.
If you see
Make
what drow actually look
make
like,
a perception check.
yeah,
Make a perception check.
that's actually fucking terrifying. Ugh. He's into that. He's into some of that kinky shit.
That's why I'm asking. Make a perception check.
It's not gonna be his sister.
What?
Oh my
No, I
God.
wasn't saying anything about
God.
that. He's
Why
a half
did you
drow,
never-
not a full drow. Half drow.
It's my sister.
God damn.
Whoa!
Skithius just walked.
Was that your perception check?
Yeah.
His wrists seem to be a little bit red.
He notes this.
Okay, so
please tell me I have what I think I have on me.
God.
Please tell me I think.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Anyways. I am returned.
All right.
What?
So Skithius, as Jason, gets up and not too close behind him, so it seems suspicious at all. But just starts walking and just keeps an eye on him, follows him wherever he's going home.
He's pretty much making his way down the main street at this point.
Skithius just follows him.
Kind of doing his best to keep his robes on.
Fair enough. Skithius just follows
And his
him.
glasses on his face. He kind of stops at a crossroads for a moment, kind of trying to decide which way he thinks he wants to go. Then he kind of shrugs and he takes a path off through one of the alleyways.
Alright, Skithius follows him.
Okay. Gentleman just continues to walk.
Yep. Skithius ducks behind. Is there anything to duck behind?
It's an alleyway. There's a couple of folks back there, some boxes, barrels, maybe one of those little quick setup stands that are kind of back there.
He walks behind just some object and he transforms into a woman in a robe.
A woman in a what?
In just like normal everyday clothes.
Okay.
And keeps following him.
Would you mind making a stealth check?
Oh, I guess, yeah, he's gonna have to. That wouldn't be very stealthy, would it? So, no, he's not gonna. He wouldn't do that. If it's not
Okay.
gonna be stealthy.
I was going to say you'd need to make a stealth check in order to kind of just go back there and nobody notice that you changed.
Yeah. I just don't want him to notice. It's whatever.
Okay.
But yeah,
It's probably still a good idea to make a stealth check, please.
Alright. Let's see what Skithius comes up with. Stealthy is he? Oh, he's actually not that bad. Yeah, he hasn't changed, but he's just, doing a stealth check, so the guy doesn't really notice him. He's just keeping his distance. He's walk casual. Be senpai.
Be the senpai.
Be the senpai!
He just keeps following him.
Okay. Is that all you're going to do for now?
He's just gonna follow him back to, like, his shop, his house, his whatever.
Okay. So in the meantime, we're going to
Totally keep
hop
his
back to
distance.
the others while you follow him.
How long does it take this guy to get back to his damn shop?
Oh, I'm just having the thing go. Well, his
No.
shop could be all the way across town for all you.
Son of a bitch! Oh well, whatever. Keep going.
We're just going to go ahead and hop back to them real quick.
Yeah.
So the shadow passes over the stone. And
We're just bored in the chat.
Where
Again.
are you? Are they? Oh, okay. God damn it, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to go back and forth.
No, it's okay.
A lot
It's
of
okay.
fun trying
No,
to juggle.
no, we're just being
fucking around.
losers over here.
Half about.
Just faffing about.
Okay, so I'm assuming this critter thingies, these glowy, ghosty revenancies.
Yep,
Are
you
just-
actually begin to hear the banging on the other side. Actually.
Can I like hear what they're saying, or do I have to perception?
You don't hear them seeming to say anything. Quite what I was looking for.
Meh.
Anyways.
Someone open the window.
So, yeah, you hear the banging on the other side of the door now. Kind of. It sounds like several fists actually just banging against the door. It sounds like they're here. Yeah, so it is. Hey, you guys got that tar ready yet? Almost. We're putting it in position.
Don't
All
drop
right.
it!
Hold on. Remember, we stayed to check out the situation a little bit.
Oh, I mean, if you're interested, I mean, sure. Hey, open up the window real quick, will you? Oh, yeah, sure, I guess. So there's the little side doors to the big gates usually. So they go ahead. There's like a little door that they open up, and it kind of opens up, and you can kind of see if somebody's like knocking on the other side, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So the banging sounds kind of sound like they're more so coming from the middle of the gate. The guy kind of pokes his head towards it and kind of looks out. Yeah, they're there, all right. Hey, there's the one with the funny hat again.
Mind if I have a peek?
Sure, go ahead. He
All
moved
right.
out of the way. Not that I
I
might.
go up, and I guess I have a look.
Okay, okay.
Should I perception to see if I see anything special? I want to get to the bottom of these things. They're glowy. I like things that glow.
I'd like to move
Right.
next to Sparrow to see if I can hear them say anything specifically.
27 for my perception check.
Okay. I was just trying to find a proper picture of one. That's probably pretty close, actually. A good idea for a general appearance. There we go.
Uh,
Very emaciated,
Attractive.
very skinny, human-looking creatures.
Tasty.
What? That's what you see, basically. Several of those. We're going to say 4 in particular. 3 males. No, actually, with your perception checks, you can kind of tell one of them was actually slightly more feminine, but it's, I guess, the guy, somewhat androgynous, so the guy must have just thought it was a dude, but it's actually 2 females and 2 males. One of the males is wearing a hat.
What kind of hat?
Big old
Damn it.
pretty much.
This is important to me. What kind of hat?
My God.
Think Ilya's hat. Pretty much
Ah,
Ilya's.
that's a good one.
Yep.
Wizard.
Empty hat.
Yep, pointy hat. And they're all kind of sitting there banging at the door. Not really
Two
seeming to
girls.
notice that you guys are there. Kind of going... It's kind of what you hear.
No names, unless it's someone you guys know.
Nah, they're just making noises right now. Might not get...
When usually do they say a name?
Like I said, when their eyes start to glow.
When normally is that?
Sometimes they do it, sometimes they don't. I'm not entirely sure. Don't seem to do it in any kind of pattern.
You have Disrupt Undead spell.
Suddenly, one of the female ones stops banging at the door and kind of looks over at the window that you guys are looking through.
That's not a good roll.
Oh.
Something changes in its demeanor. It almost seems hungry, and its eyes begin to glow blue. And it suddenly rushes at the door at high speed.
What
Okay,
check do
well-
I do to close it really quickly?
Reflex
A reflex check.
Don't die on us.
plus.
At 26.
Yeah, I
Oh, God.
totally just space out.
You weren't expecting the rush.
I wasn't expecting the rush.
I think I close it in time, right?
You manage to get out of the way, but it gets one of its arms inside of the window. The 2 guards jump back. Oh, it's never done that before. They come up and they look and they kind of keep banging at the door. They don't reach through.
All right. Can I roll to attack the arm?
I wanted to attack the arm.
I was gonna say, is it bad if I
You're trying to close the door. I'm gonna attack the arm.
is it bad if I try to cast Disrupt Undead? Because I just making sure because the spell things that people don't like in the city.
Trust me, I don't think they'll give a shit if you cast.
I was gonna say they probably
Disrupt
don't
undead.
mind if you are killing undead.
Too late.
so.
Attacking.
All right, go
They'll
ahead.
probably be like, you can cast that?
Attacking the arm.
Just stay right here.
You
Awesome.
hit the arm.
Attacking the arm.
You hit the arm.
Yeah. I think that's 1d10. Yeah, that's 1d10 now.
Cool.
Plus. Do.
Good thing I didn't get to feel that.
Yeah.
I knocked you out in one punch.
One punch
One punch!
to the throat.
So
in one game, I
punched-
knocked you out. The other one looks like we might be into something. Something more.
No
Mm.
spoilers.
I mean, in the other game, he's a dick. I'm gonna try and kill him.
But either way. Because there's spoilers.
All right.
Anyways.
So 6
So you
damage.
damaged the arm. But the next most important thing here is that it starts to speak, and it's fairly clear, actually.
Okay, so we wouldn't have to roll perception, or
No, not at all. Quick question: was the girl's name Melissa?
yes.
Oh no!
Ragnael, you son of a bitch! Get out here! I'm going to take you! I'm going to kill you! You bastard! The arms just keeps clawing at the door as if it's
I think
trying
all of
to
us
break
killed
it down
them.
with all its strength.
So Ragnael,
Oh, the wizard hat man's the monkey.
moves out of the side and says,
Hey, it's the thieving bitch!
so he says, "My God, they're loud," and he casts Disrupt Undead.
Okay.
It's
We
gonna
get to
be
Go ahead and
kill
make a
them
touch.
twice.
hold on. That's for me. Yeah, it's gonna be 1d6 damage.
Ooh, I guess that, those people that you blasted with lightning are gonna be back too. Maybe.
Gods.
Go ahead and roll the
Not if
touch
they
attack.
weren't angry enough.
What's that?
Roll the touch attack as well.
Touch attack. What would that be?
Your touch attack bonus.
Yeah, range touch.
Remember, Goody has never used a touch attack or an attack.
God damn it. It would. That was
Laughing
Savage.
because it's true.
Savage. Oh my God, Astro's savage tonight. Oh.
Apparently,
Ooh.
it would be a normal melee attack, pretty
I'm
much.
sorry,
and
I have to get in
Their
character.
touch armor.
So,
Am I allowed to send an aggressive thundercloud over the wall?
You do need to be able to see
or-
where
I can see through the window.
Well, if you open the window back up, sure.
Okay, let's open the window back up.
yeah.
It's just an
Well,
arm.
Let's let Goody continue.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to find where that is on my sheet.
Under attacks and defense, melee attack modifier.
So it's okay. So it's that. So it's plus the modifier then.
Yep.
Or the total.
Plus the melee attack modifier. Total. Yes. Okay, so you touch the arm and you deal 2 points of damage. Question:
Okay.
What's your CMD?
Oh.
CMD
Yes.
Oh,
25.
25.
Oh no.
You touch the arm touches you and grabs you. Ragnael, I will get you! I will get you!
I draw my sword and attempt to chop the arm? Is that appropriate?
No, but I think you were closing the window.
Ah, shoot.
So, but a quick little something here.
I think. Well, the thing was, I think
don't know what I'm doing.
I need you all to make will saves, please.
Okay.
God damn, I
Does it-
personally failed that. Like, internally.
because
I
the
swear,
disrupt undead
if
the disrupt
I get back from this stupid thing of mine and you're all dead,
because my disrupt undead thing
I'm
is
keeping the
a
money
20
for myself.
It has a 25-foot range. That's what confused me with the touch bit.
Oh, I thought it was a touch, like an actual melee touch.
No, it's
No,
25
it's-
feet.
Well, whoever was there grabbed it then. Grabbed him.
Me?
I
that
passed
would
my
mean
reflex.
What?
I was the only one near. And I passed my reflex save earlier. I'm away.
True, but the arm is still there and you're still trying to hold the window shut, right?
No,
Oh.
I stopped. I backed
no.
away.
The screech.
Is anybody... Well, then
The
Wuten.
screech. Oh,
You were the
no.
one who tried to attack the arm in melee.
I attacked the
Yeah,
armor melee,
Wuten's
yes.
the only one up there.
Yeah, I stayed from a distance because
Okay.
she was yelling my name to attack from the range.
Well, then the arm grapples Wuten.
When the arm bursted out, I backed up because I'm like, I can't deal with it. Bye.
All right.
But either way, I do still need you guys to make will
Yeah,
saves.
my move
I
is
rolled a
24
save
hits
and
before.
it's shit.
That I can do. Let me.
I'm
scroll
freaking out. It grabbed my arm. It grabbed me in the arm.
So the two of you are fine, but poor old Dio is just going nuts. He's literally just kind of... He can't do any... He's cowering. Like, he's like... "Ah, ah, ah," like
That's not
screaming.
attractive.
Okay. So am I
Um,
like
you are
shaking,
cowering basically means you can't do anything.
shaking?
What did I do?
cowering?
Not shaken, cowering.
Oh,
Completely
cowering
different.
shit. Okay.
Can
Yeah,
I
you're
see
literally
through the
You are
window?
literally cowering.
I wasn't successful on closing it. Now her arms through the window.
Yeah, and she's grappling Goody. I mean, not
Not
Goody.
Goody.
She's grappling
Me.
Wooten. Yeah.
She's grabbing
Can
my
I summon
arm.
my aggressive? Can I summon my aggressive thundercloud outside there?
If you can see through it.
Can I? That's what I'm asking.
Make a perception check on that one. Kick her in the dick. Kick her in the dick.
She doesn't have those. 20.
Probably neither do the guys, more than likely. Yeah, you would be able to see in a spot that you might be able to get it on her.
Okay, I summon my new electric thundercloud. She got an upgrade.
Okay.
Outside
Save me
my
from the
raider.
nothing I've become.
And I summon it on her.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Hmm.
When it succeeded on its grapple check, take 9 points of constriction damage as it literally begins to just squeeze your arm to the point where it's almost about to rip it off.
Okay.
Just sitting here like, Dio. Okay. Raider.
So, yeah. Poor
You gonna
old
hack
Dio
that
is
arm
busy
off?
cowering and can't really fight back, so,
Is it time for 120 hours?
Okay, so
could be. I don't know.
I can summon where I can see. The spell functions aggressive thundercloud, except it deals more damage, and also the first creature it strikes, it's stunned.
Strike it!
Strike, save me!
Jesus Christ!
On a bicycle.
Just gotta
I
make a
love how this doesn't
reflex.
actually tell me what fear does.
It makes him shit
Or
his
it
pants.
functions like the fear spell. Becomes panicked.
Oh, am
and
I
if cornered,
panicked
then
or
you
am I
think you
cowering? Panicked or cowering?
A panicked creature has to drop anything it's holding and flee at top speed from the source of its fear. Can't take any other actions. If cornered, it cowers and does not attack, typically using the total defense action.
Okay.
So you are technically cowering because you can't actually run, but you can still act. So you
Okay.
could try to get away. You could try to break the grapple.
Okay. So it needs to make a reflex save to dodge the aggressive thundercloud.
But it is also holding on to someone.
Yeah.
And it's kind of stationary.
Do you want it to hurt him too?
It's outside though. Will the electricity go through and hit him?
So zap zap
Yeah, 'cause
zappy.
game physics.
Revenant takes zap zap zappy damage.
Oh, I can
You
heal
phase
you.
it much.
I want it to let you go. If it's stunned, you can get away.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll stun though.
Yeah,
Like,
It'll stun.
greater.
Greater
you
thundercloud.
cast-
Greater
The
thundercloud
first
stun.
creature
Greater version?
damaged by the cloud is also stunned for 1 round.
Yeah.
I got this. Hold on.
It says fort. Oh, you gotta roll fort for it. Fort negates. It has it open right here.
Fortitude negates a stun, you said?
Yes.
It doesn't care, and it just keeps grappling him. Undead are immune to
Damn.
stuns.
Damn.
But
I
it still
didn't know
takes
that for a
21
second.
damage. Woo!
It does. So,
God damn.
I guess it would be Wuten's turn. So,
Okay.
zap him in the
so
dick.
I can. Okay.
You can attempt to break it. Pretty much the only thing you can do.
Yeah.
You can't even attack, because fear says you can't
Yep.
attack. You do everything
Yep.
you can to just escape.
Mm-hmm.
So,
All right. So that is CMB. All right.
it's basically a grapple check back in order to break it or take control. But in this case, you would only try to break it.
Okay.
I have
10
8 rounds of my thundercloud
plus
out there.
12.
I can just keep it zapping.
12. 13. 21.
You're not quite able to break out of her
Damn.
grasp,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and say it's Ragnael's turn at this point. It's not really a combat. It's more of a, can you get away from it?
Get your arm out.
Can you save Dio before Dio gets his arm chopped off?
And magic. Okay, I'm just trying to do a visual
How much
here.
magic does it take
Would I be able to
regrow an
like?
arm?
Would I be able to like magic missile without it hitting Dio? Then would it be able to like, go over the wall?
What are you talking about?
A
Magic
magic
missile.
missile attack.
Magic missile automatically hits
Yeah.
your
Right.
target.
So it could
Doesn't matter.
theoretically just go over the wall. Yeah. Okay.
It probably would just go right through the window,
Yeah.
unerringly, as long as you know where the target is.
Yep. So hitting her with it.
She's taking about. Okay. Still grappling him.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the guards don't really care at this point, Kago.
Yeah,
they're
the
kind of like
guards
they're
are just like-
the guards are like, save him.
they're like
Yeah,
gawking.
because imagine Ragnael's like, would either of you care to do your jobs?
Hey man, I'm not getting close to that thing. That's scary.
And like an orc at once.
Damn, zombie, you scary.
leaves up to a lady.
My
Okay.
God.
So it's back to the Revenant's turn, since you haven't been able to break it yet. 29 to grapple. Will deal the
wait.
constriction damage.
Wait.
Hmm? Yes.
25.
Does a 29 not beat your?
No,
CMB?
it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Really?
I have
Oh.
Improved grapple, and I also have grapple maneuver training. So, yes.
Ooh, go Dio.
So that means, I believe, technically, that means it doesn't even to maintain the hold and loses it. Finally,
Yeah, I win.
you finally managed
I
to break
win.
free.
Boom, bitch.
I want to keep zapping it though. Just back away from the
Fuck
window. I
you.
want to keep zapping it. I could probably kill it if I keep zapping it.
I was gonna say, at this point, since Dio has escaped, by zapping the creature, you eventually kill it. It doesn't stop trying to get through the window.
Chaotic.
And in fact, one of the guards, not the glassy-eyed one, but the other one, actually runs up and tries to shut the window to make sure the thing doesn't actually climb through it, because it almost seemed like it was almost about to rip its own skin off to get through the door, regardless of how it did it. So eventually you manage to zap it to smithereens. The others are still
Yeah.
kind of banging at the door, but then that banging stops as you hear the tar kind of and a slight burning.
There's one down.
You hear a slight burning, crispy sound as the others are burnt by the tar.
Crispy.
Much more
Ow.
pleasant sound.
Would that mean that that one's gone since I burnt it to a crispy?
Yeah, it's dead. It's dead. We're safe.
Okay, so
Guys.
Melissa's completely
Remember,
dead.
they've been saying day, despite the fact they've been burning them with tar.
Yeah.
So
But I thought revenants can die. I looked it up.
they can.
They can't.
Yeah.
This ain't how
DM
they're
says they
dying.
don't.
Multiple times.
DM says they don't.
It kind of
Weakness
comes down
and
to
stuff.
I've actually kind of read it myself. In general, it's kind of left up to me whether or not they constantly come back or if they actually just die when anybody kills them. It's kind of up to me. So
Yeah.
All right.
What are dead?
Some fun thing. I was talking with Starry, and I mentioned to her the whole book guy. She's like, I didn't know Thornquill was there.
what happened?
The
book guy, Thornquill. It's Thorny. It's
Oh, it's
Thornquill.
IRL Thorn. Gotcha.
Oh no.
Oh no.
She's like,
Anyway.
Astro I'm like, no.
Anyway,
Oh no.
So since we're finished with that little fun doohickey, we'll go ahead and finish up with Skithius. He gets back to his shop. It's a pretty obvious cliche. He owns a library.
Fuck!
Doll.
Hey, even in this city, a library you end up having to pay for. So
Oh, so
because it's
he's
not a
actually got
public
money.
library, it's a private library.
Oh, he's got monies.
You have to pay to borrow his books, yeah. But if there's specific knowledge he has, you don't. You got to get it somewhere.
Yeah.
I
Funny
look into the
joke.
I take a look into the shop. I'm gonna make a perception check, see who's around.
Normal people in the street, pretty much. No real need to make a perception check.
Anybody in the shop?
Aside from him.
Looking through the window, make a perception check. You see the bookish man heading back towards the back end of his shop, but
All right.
maybe one random guy sitting in the corner reading a book at a table,
right.
but otherwise not as far as
Is
you can
there
see.
any dark alley that's like totally empty? Anything around me?
Make another perception check.
Damn it.
Not as far as you can see in your immediate vicinity.
All right. Well, he's gonna have to go. Well, he knows where he. Walk over to a slightly different stall, get a little bit of paper, maybe a quill, and some ink.
Okay.
A like a little notebook and a quill.
Okay.
To write, if he needs to.
Okay.
How much does that cost?
We'll put it at 2 gold.
2 gold. Son of a bitch.
You're slowly
Hey,
running
ink.
out.
Ink is expensive.
It is.
I'm not totally running out, and I will get stuff back.
You'll make whatever you're doing work.
I will make it fucking work! All right. So, I go... Is there a bathroom in the shop?
Probably in the back. Probably not open to the public.
All right. Jason goes up to the shopkeeper and asks very nicely, "I'm terribly sorry, but can I please use your bathroom?"
Oh, hi. I'm sorry, I didn't get your name.
Oh my god.
What did he tell me?
I'm sorry I didn't get your name.
Yeah, that's what he's
Sorry.
saying.
What is his name?
He's asking for your name.
My name is Jason.
Oh, very nice to meet you, Jason. I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you right. What were you asking?
Can I please use your bathroom? I have to go. I'm terribly sorry.
I'm sorry, Kago.
And this is gonna be a diplomacy.
Yeah, go right ahead.
19.
Perfect.
Pretty
Perfect.
please.
Oh god.
Oh god.
I mean, as long as you're looking for a book of some kind, I'll let you go ahead and use the bathroom real quick.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'll buy one. Thank you very much.
Oh, no, none of the books here for sale. They're all for rent.
Oh,
Pretty much.
I will get something. Thank you very much.
Of course, that's, here, come on behind the counter.
Oh,
He
thank
kind
you
of
very much.
motions you behind the counter and opens up a door.
All right, and I go in.
Brings you into the back with him. 2 you're in the back.
I think it was, this one. Yeah.
And he
All right.
opens up one of the doors and there's a bathroom inside. It's a
All
small
right, so-
corridor that leads towards the back of the shop.
All right. And I go in to use the bathroom. No, and I go in and I wait for a bit. I open the door very carefully. I listen to the door to see if he's gone. I know, perception check. Here we go. Has he gone away?
Yeah, he had walked back to the front of the shop.
Lovely.
Do it. Do it.
Transform!
Transform to form of a bucket of water.
Oh no! Oh.
Hey, sexy lady.
Give me a second. I'm gonna post it in the Discord chat so you can see the lovely peoples.
Post it in the game time.
Yeah,
What's
that's what
going
I'm gonna. Give me a second. Let me post it to the Discord chat. Hey.
It's gotta
Eh.
be game time. Game time chat.
Game time.
Game time chat.
Oh, game time.
Hashtag game time.
Boop.
could just.
Them
I'm gonna stay
massive
muted because I
boobies.
hate you.
There we go.
Put my giggling fit to frickin'
There we
seething.
go. So
I'm sorry.
that's
I
him.
went from a giggling fit to seething, wanting
Wuten.
to punch Astro in the nuts.
Spectrums, baby.
Oh boy.
Well
Will
then,
you show the nice people the picture
I am. I
of
am.
what the chat's the stream's logging behind.
I know.
I can't see it.
Oh,
Don't worry. Don't worry. They
The
saw.
mod stream.
They
show the
saw.
people. Show the people. Oh
They
yes.
God.
Oh yes, they can see now. Oh wonderful. All
Okay.
right.
So-
Sonata. Yeah. Fuck it all. She carefully opens the door, and you said this leads to the back of the shop, right?
it's a little hallway that leads into the back of the shop.
Is there a back door?
If you go back in that direction, I would have you make a stealth check, though.
All right, stealth check it is. Yeah, I'm behind the counter, so I can't really get stealthy out.
And he has left the door to the front open because he's waiting for you to come back.
Yeah, he's waiting for me. He's not waiting for Sonata.
No, I don't even think he's expecting her. In the least.
He wouldn't complain though.
Hot damn.
No one sees me.
Yeah, he doesn't notice you, so far as you can tell.
I'm just exiting the back of the shop. If there's a back door, I exit it.
So you head back there. There seem to be some more books back here. There also seems to be a little sitting room that he has. It almost seems like a little a cozy room or a living room. It's got a little fireplace and all that kind of stuff.
I'm just looking for a back door.
Ah,
Eh.
I
What?
swear I will end. Fuck it. I don't
Well, you got one. If you
That's
know
the
what
same
I'm
as you.
saying.
Oh yeah.
There's a back
Yeah.
door. It's
And he
yes, there's
takes
a
it.
back door.
He takes it and goes out and walks around. Sonata's gonna go back towards the shop.
Okay.
The bookstore.
Okay.
She takes out her book and journal and a little bit of rope.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Actually, no. The rope stays in the
I
bag.
was gonna say the rope. Nah, we ain't gonna worry about that. We worry about that later, bro. We worry about that later, boo.
She walks in all sultry like and walks up to the counter
Okay.
to
I'm gonna
Mr.
just
Bookman.
sit back. I'm gonna just sit back, mute my mic, and just let this happen.
Walks up to Mr. Bookman.
So he's got his back turned at the moment. He seems to be messing with a couple of things on the back counters. Yes. What can I do for?
She just smiles sultrily at him, takes out her book, and writes out, "Hello, good sir. My name is Sonata. I'm sorry I didn't see you at the dazzling siren earlier today. I've been watching you, and, well, I'm
I'm
very
going to
interested
kill
in
you.
I'm sorry, I am a mute. They don't generally let me out too much, but I just couldn't resist. I see you like a bit of rope.
You're
play."
gonna need to make the world's biggest fucking bluff check right now, you piece of shit.
Oh yeah.
Do it.
I hope I get to. I
it.
hope I get to. Hold on. No, because it's written. It's all in writing. He's saying
still
nothing.
bluffing. You're still bluffing. So even if it's in
You gotta
written
keep
form,
the nonverbal up, dude.
yeah.
God damn it! No!
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Yes! Yes! The universe smiles upon me.
Fuck you, universe!
Oh my god.
Fuck!
Wait.
There's
wait.
a chance to save this. There is. But what I'm gonna need from you is a disguise check.
Okay.
Now, of course, the disguise self gives you a +10 bonus to the disguise check.
Alright, give me a second.
All right.
What is my disguise? I do think I took it. I did, yes.
So it's your total plus 10. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm trying to think how the fuck this ends up working.
I don't know how it works. Can I get? I would think he gets a bit of diplomacy here.
You still roll the 1.
I know I rolled a 1. I know.
I'm
The
gonna
one
make.
fucking time.
I'm gonna make
No.
a will save for him.
Will save.
He gets a -2 on all saves. He's around me. He gets a -2 on all saves.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah,
You get a
Aura.
+2. You get a +2.
Nope.
On
I got him. He gets a
diplomacy.
-2. No, he gets a -2.
I'm just wondering why
He gets a
Astro
-2
didn't team up with me and do this with me.
because
but
I'm gonna do something
okay.
very, very unlawful.
He's trying to do something
Okay.
different. So, all right. Well, based upon all this, he doesn't seem to quite believe you.
He does get a
But-
minus. He gets a -2 on all his
Well,
saves
well,
from
first
Aura
things
of
first,
Despair.
he seems to believe you are who you are. He doesn't seem to necessarily believe that you saw him at the dazzling siren. But he kind of
But
looks
that was
up-
true. That's the one fucking thing that's true.
That's a good point. The bluff check was more so to keep up the disguise, I suppose. So
Yeah.
I'll let that slide. Okay.
Hmm.
So the way it works is he kind of looks up at you and says, "Oh, really? What happened to catch your eye?" He's kind of just, I don't know, kind of squirming a little bit in his chair.
He's weak. Palms are sweaty. Mom's spaghetti.
She writes down. I think you're cute.
Oh my, you're too kind, miss. There's really no need for that. So were you looking for anything in particular?
She writes down. I was hoping to make a house call. On the house, perhaps. And she reaches into the bag and just slightly pulls out the rope that I do have in my bag of holding.
I guess make a diplomacy check.
If you roll a nat 1 on me, I swear!
Diplomacy versus will save.
Oh! And no, he does. He gets a -2 on all saving throws because of a aura of despair.
It's all good.
It doesn't matter. I literally doubled him.
He kind of coughs a little bit.
I wink.
Kind of looks around.
So soon? Okay,
just
how much you
nods.
looking for? How much you looking for?
She writes down, no charge.
Hot fucking damn.
And she winks.
Okay. Well, all right. I want to see where this is gonna go, so we're gonna. He'll take you where you guys are going. So what happens now?
Well, I'm assuming he's going to a bedroom.
Okay.
What does he want me to do? I don't know.
How far are you going with this?
I'm not sure.
Come on.
I'm not sure
Come on,
either.
Astro. You said you. Come on.
What's
You had
this
me all
plan of
hyped.
yours?
You had
Come
me all
on.
hyped. You're gonna finish this, damn it.
All right. Well, I'm assuming let's go if he likes to be tied up. He likes to be tied to the bed.
Man, revenants to this, let me tell you.
Hey, hey, hey.
Okay, so that's what happens.
She lightly crawls up next
I
to
want
him.
I want the creepy things back.
Smiles.
Okay.
And I am now going to cast. Yeah, I'm casting something. Actually, not even. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna stroke his face. And touch of corruption, bitch!
Okay. He is helpless. Which actually, since he's helpless, you can technically coup de grace with
Coup de
that.
grace! Coup de grace!
Coup de grace!
Roll the coup de grace!
I don't know how to roll that.
It's a d20 plus your attack modifier. It's like regular attack.
I'm so sorry, but you are fucked, good sir.
Pretty much, it's just an automatic critical hit.
Yeah.
So he just doubles the damage, and then this guy has to make a fortitude check or instantly die, pretty much.
He's literally dead.
Mm-hmm. Roll damage.
And what is... Damn it, what is my touch of corruption at the moment? Oh! Oh no!
Roll the
46
damage.
times 2. It's a 46, so it would be an 8d6.
No, just 46. Oh.
No, it's 46 because... times 2.
It would be a 46, and then you would multiply the value times 2.
Whatever.
It's okay. That's a lot of
Yeah,
damage.
it's done both ways. Either roll double the dice or double the damage.
Well, that
So,
was quick!
I'll just roll something. He apparently rolled a nat 20 on his fortitude check.
Did he
Damn.
survive the...
The damage would have been more than enough to kill him still, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's only half.
No, he doesn't even take half damage. He still takes the full damage.
he-
It was just a check to see if he didn't instantly die, but he still died, so it doesn't really.
Yeah. It was
Good.
a moot point. He dead.
So you now got a dead bookish man on the bed.
All right. Well, Skithius. Now for the absolute clusterfuck.
Okay.
I transform into him.
Okay.
All right. You can very well do that.
I transform into him. I untie the body. I wrap it up in some sheets. And place it in a closet.
Okay.
I go downstairs. I look downstairs in the shop. Did he kick anyone out? He must have kicked people out. If you went upstairs.
No, the gentleman who was down there still reading was still there.
All right.
He didn't make any real noise when you sat there and coup de grace him. He wasn't expecting that. So, and
No,
of course, touch
obviously.
of corruption's kind of, destroys life force. So it's kind of
Yeah.
It's like
weird.
So guy's still reading.
Yeah, he's still reading in the corner. He's not really paying much attention.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go look around the guy's room to see money or anything of value.
Okay. Well, what it's all going to come down to here, I'm not going to try and go through any specifics with all of it. If you're looking for like a key, I'm going to need you to make a perception check.
All right.
You find the key easily enough. It's hidden at one of his doors
Wonderful.
upstairs. So, was the only major thing you're looking to get out of this gold,
Money.
or was there anything else
Money.
in particular you were thinking you
Money.
might look for?
He's just getting fucking money. He's robbing the hell out of this shop.
Okay. Well,
Every cent.
the vault, along with anything that may have been on the man's person, I'm gonna go ahead and do a randomizer here real quick. Just
Come on, it's a
see how
shop.
much you
It's
may have
gotta
gotten
be more
out
than
of
what
it.
I spent to do this.
So what you're looking at is hopefully at least like 4,000 to make it worth.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
let's
look
make
at
it work.
this. I'm gonna set that. To
No, it's gotta be
that.
more because I owe more to.
This.
I owe a bunch to Ragnael. And I'm just thinking, like, with all the stuff everyone sells in this town, like, he's gotta have some freaking money in that vault. Because I know Ragnael does. Like, we sold a person something for 3,000.
So let me see here. I need to also know how much gold is. I forget how much it weighs. I think it's like 10 gold to the pound.
Give me a sec. I'll calculate it for you.
I've got a bag of holding.
See how much your bag of holding can carry. So
It's the smallest
it
one. It's the
is-
smallest one, so how much?
It is 50 gold to the pound.
50 gold to the pound. Okay. And how much does which kind of bag of holding did you have?
It's the smallest one, so I think it's like 250 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you currently have in there?
I currently have in there, I think I must have emptied everything with me, except for the rope.
Okay.
Because I have nothing on me. I have nothing on me except for my bracelet, obviously my amulet, which
The
no one can
rope
see.
weighs 5 pounds.
The most he can carry in a level 1 bag of holding is 12,500 gold.
That's how much he gets then.
That's the maximum.
Based on what I rolled, so yes.
Well, hold on. Does the guy have bags of holding?
No.
No,
He doesn't. Oh.
it's a library.
Oh, all right. Well,
So 12,500. So yeah, you made your gold back.
I made my gold
and then
back.
some, and then some.
And then some.
So of
Are
course,
there-
to end this all out, obviously you go back there, and you turn back into Jason, come out the bathroom saying, "Ah, great. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, well," and then just leave, right? Thus, cinching the knot on the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
So you have just successfully murdered and robbed someone. Congratulations, Astro. You're
Yay, evil!
Perfect.
so. I suppose the last thing will come back to whatever our
fuck!
revenant
No, I
folks
forgot. I
decide.
forgot the most important thing. Fuck.
Yes.
Rewind back to me still upstairs. I've taken the money. I just haven't done the bathroom.
So just was it just a quick narrative thing?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
gonna do a blood sacrifice to my god.
Oh, okay.
I cut out the guy's heart.
He
Just has one of those moments where it's just like, can you kill something? I gotta fucking kill something.
Yeah, no, he cuts out the guy's heart and he makes a blood sacrifice to his god.
God damn it.
That's gonna be fun.
Oh, Skithius, you silly drow with your blood sacrifices.
And are there any candles in the room?
Yeah, he's got candles.
Lovely. Let's light a bunch of them.
Okay,
Put them
cool.
next to the curtains.
Oh my god.
It's gonna set the fucking block on fire.
And then Skithius leaves through the bathroom as Jason and heads home, a big smile on his face, to repay Ragnael the 6,000 that he borrowed from him.
Okay. So what are the folks from the Revenants doing?
Well, we just killed the first one. right?
Yeah, they're all dead now. So I was just wondering what you guys are up to at this
I
point.
think it's good if we just continue next time.
So
It is pretty late, so
Yeah, it's getting pretty late.
I would say and I would probably say more than likely you guys would probably head back anyway, so it's a pretty good time to give it an end.
Mhm.
See what you guys end up doing next time on Champions of Narr'tor.
Yeah,
The Villains
champions.
of Narr'tor. The Villains of Narr'tor.
Yeah, I need to
I
get
mean, I'm a champion.
In no way,
of
I guess.
Skolas.
Motherfuckers.
My god. Oi. Alright.
Alrighty,
So
everyone.
y'all have a good one. And that
Have a
was
good
fun.
night. Sleep tight. And remember, I'm going to come for all of you.
Please no.
Please do.
Please, no.
Please do. Alright.